Yo! Smash that like button. We back. I told y'all, man, we ain't playing. I'm a little bit tired though, bro, but I took a nap. I got at least about 7 hours of sleep. But what's up, y'all? I wanted to pull a 24-hour last night, man. Y'all wasn't engaging though. If a couple of y'all would have been engaging with Sparks them and it was a few more people engaging, I would have stayed a 24-hour, bro. I'd be on live right now. Shout out everybody on here, man. Everybody. I see you, Adia. I see you. Sparks, I see you. Straight Elements, I see you. Hold on, let me go up top. Matthew Liggins, man, I appreciate all the support. Shaky Shack, appreciate your support, brother. Bobby 9623. Shout out Bone Yak. Shout out Bone Yak. Shout out the whole DMV. Them boys, they got me a lot of love down there by the White House around that motherfucker, man. They be inboxing me. Come by the White House, man. We got you. Nobody gonna do shit. I love that shit, man. When niggas love their family and their kids, bro, and they want their kids to live and they understand the message. That's what get me, man. That's what make me keep on pushing, man. So shout out the whole DMV and all them motherfuckers down there. Savage Black, shout out to him. Make sure y'all go and check out his Twitch and his gaming. Shout out to NC. Shout out to Sparks. Make sure you go and follow him on Instagram. That's where he be at. Street Code. Follow him on TikTok, Made Media Magazine on all platforms. Um, yeah. I'm just trying to promote some of y'all, man. Shout out to Dia, always support me. Go James, what's up? Call me King Trey. Face money. What happened to that video of Rockstar from ATL? We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. ATL, them motherfuckers, they something different, man. Them ATL motherfuckers, I don't know what drugs they got down there. What they doing ATL? Leaf or something? Got to be a different drug than Chicago, man. What it do, Trenches? Elizabeth Montalvo. All right. High praises. What's up? NC in the building, man. Lawrence Nelson. Shout out to Nene Marie. Cyrus 077 Little Odd Job, and my boss. Shout out to all y'all, man. Hey, we talking about whatever today, whatever you seen out there, whatever you want to talk about, concerns, anything, man. Like, got something on your mind, talk about it. I'm gonna start off with the fights though, because there's a lot of people act like they ain't watched that damn fight yesterday. Rooga won by a landslide. What I mean by a landslide, Rooga won. Dude ain't have not one round that he won. Blueface. He didn't win a round. Yeah, he got a punch or two in within them 2 minutes, but he lost every round. Big dude pounding. Okay. And bro, y'all blocked me yesterday. I was accident real, I ain't mean to, man. Sometimes I be on one, man. I be on one, man. Dro, Beezy, the sharpshooters. So we used to shooting people down. I was just trying to see if I still got it, man. I'm sorry. Hey, if I block you on accident, come through my Instagram and tell me, because I do be blocking the wrong motherfuckers. Because I blocked the nigga and he said, that's why you block somebody else, nigga. I'm still on your page. I said, I'm going to get you tomorrow, nigga. That's you. What? Yeah. I'm scary because I keep on the mask. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared because I keep on the mask. Keep on paying attention to that mask. I'm going to walk up on your ass and say, boo. You're going to have nightmares on Am Street. I'm telling you. Get your goof ass off my page, though. Talking about a nigga scared. I be everywhere, man. I ain't worried about no suckers, man. I ain't worried about nobody but Big Sandals. That's the only motherfucker I feel. I see we got trolls today, huh? Y'all never be able to troll again, man. Get your trolls off. Hey, but anyways, man, shout out to Rooga. Shout out to Rooga. Shout out to Rooga. Shout out to Blueface. Shout out to everybody who fought yesterday. No Neck. Shout out to all them, man. Shout out to all those brothers, man. That fight, them fights, they won the best of the fights yesterday, but they was good, man. They was some good entertainment, man. They won the best of the fights. Rooga, Rooga could use a little bit of footwork practice and probably a little bit of weight. Lay off the Twinkies and the Kit Kats and shit for a minute. Rooga be decent, you know. But Blueface, that shit was either rigged with Blueface or he ain't give a fuck about fighting. He just wanted his money. They ain't offering him the money that he wanted, and so he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play around and all that shit." Though, who won? Who you say won? Ruger won. Yeah, Ruger won without a doubt. Blueface did not win. Blueface got his ass whooped by Big Steel off Juice, nigga. On that thing, I don't know if y'all know what a win is. Yeah, y'all don't know the difference between win and lose. Motherfuckers come to my inbox. Hey, Swipe, Blueface won. Man, win what? Win what? The loser award, motherfucker. That's the only thing he won yesterday. But yeah, I felt like Blueface, he ain't want to fight, man. Or he just wanted the free money. They ain't give him, they said they was gonna give him some, and he ain't give it to him. But other than that, hey, hey, yeah, he don't fight like that. That's what I said, bro. I seen Blueface fight, bro. I seen him fight. I'm talking about in the boxing ring, and I seen Blueface fight on the streets. None that he did yesterday told me that he was interested in the thing, bro. Dude was just pounding on him. Blueface not to move around. He be with Garcia, man. Ryan Garcia, bro. I just seen Brian Rossiga, Brian Garcia swinging on him, and they was sparring with each other, bro. Blueface was ducking that shit and everything, bro. Moving fast and everything on that, bro. He was moving like Mike Tyson, bro. You know, I just say, man, if the shit gonna be rigged up, man, don't tell nobody about a bet, man, because I be feeling some type of way. You know what I'm talking about when I feel like I've been cheated by the NBA or anything. You know, I didn't threaten DraftKings so many times. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, what made that man go and run down full court with 3 seconds left on the clock to score? You hear me? Like that should be that, like that's why they always say in the NBA when it's like the last couple of seconds, don't nobody score, bro. That's why you see the team running in people's face. That's disrespect. But it's also a sign of some you been gambling. You sabotaging people bets and shit. So you can get your over or under and motherfucking and cash out. I just think they need to investigate that shit, man. Don't be taking people hard earned money, man. DraftKings one of them. I peeped it with DraftKings. DraftKings will give you the info, like they'll tell you that this team gonna win, or they'll give a team 15 points and saying that they gonna lose, and the team with the 15 points gonna win that they gave a plus 15 to. So you gotta watch all that shit, man. You gotta watch all that shit. I be watching it, and they be holding the cash out. Say all your teams winning. They supposed to offer you a cash out. All your teams winning, they just disappear. The cash out just disappear. Now you got to go down to the last seconds of the game to get your money. Like it's like that though. But just watch out for that shit. Those two Mexicans was tough, but I think they were both pros. And yeah, the Mexican fight was the best fight. I meant to say that in the video. That was the best fight that I seen on there. You know, I'd rather watch Meatball now. Meatball from Philly and them motherfuckers, they knocking people out they socks, bro. Meatball made a lady do the stanky legs and made a whole fucking blouse come up. You hear me? Like that's entertainment. It's funny because they dancing and twerking and then Meatball to punch the girl. You hear me? Knock out her shoes. Like I like that shit, man. As long as ain't nobody killing each other, we running down on each other, smoking each other. Man, I'm all for it, man. I seen Gyro City Lil Mikey. He said that he want to fight Edall and Shoebox. Hey, Mikey, I'm gonna tell you this myself, man. You ain't fighting Edall, man. You ain't fighting no Edall. Edall is a mismatch, man. You gotta pick somebody else. You gotta pick somebody else, man, to try to get your rocks off on, man. You know, I think Aki Money said he'll take that fight from you though. But I set it up though. I set it up. I pay for the. I help try to get the gym, and shit. Hopefully we try to make some money like Aiden Ross out this shit. If y'all gonna fight for real and not have guns stored outside for the motherfucker who lost, cause that's what it is with y'all, man. That's the scary thing about having a boxing match in Chicago. You know, niggas lose, niggas get beat up, O Block or Gyro, whoever get beat up, a nigga got a gun outside. He snaked me. You know, you try to make every excuse in the world like it wasn't on camera or you getting your ass whooped. So now you want to shoot. That's the only thing with Chicago people, man. With the gang members talking about boxing. 1090 Jake think it's sweet. He gonna get knocked out. Yeah, I seen Bobby Hill. I seen Bobby Hill say he wanna box anybody that he exposed. Man, I think Bobby Hill got 2 punches in him before he tied. He gonna be tied the first 10 minutes, the first 10 seconds of the fight. He got 3 punches in him. You said put the money right. That mean don't smoke. I don't know what you mean, don't smoke. Shit, I was on probation. They told me not to smoke. I was going to the jail. I was smoking. I'd have been on parole. They say you got one more time to drop dirty. Hell, you going back to Stateville. I'm dirty. You hear me? So when the parole officer people come, you ready to take the drop? Hey, you might as well put the handcuffs on me, bro. I'm dirty on everything. I never understood weed, like why they was dirt, why they was sending people back for weed, but that's part of the slave trade too. You know, whatever we can get this nigga back in jail for or whoever, you know, they going back to the state bill, and then once you get in there, it's certain amount of thousands a month for each inmate, for each bed. It's like 10,000 a month or some shit like that for each inmate to house the inmate. So they cashing out, man. They cashing out more than ever, bro. For real. I done went back for gang contact 10 times. One time it was me, Crack from Gyro, Wayne from Gyro, and a couple of more motherfuckers. We were shooting dice on roads. Police pull up. I'm talking about it's like 8:45 in the morning. Police pull up. Run my name, run everybody's name. I'm on parole. Being around the gang contact. Take me back to jail, bro. I'm like, damn, man, this shit suck. Rooga got power in his hands. You can't teach power or speed. It's natural. Now, if Rooga shade a little bit of that weight, Rooga gonna be faster with that power. See, the way Rooga was punching in the ring, like a real boxer, they would have seen it coming. They watch some videos of Mayweather and them seeing it coming, or they set shit up where you swing and they gonna sidestep it and then knock you out. You know, but Rooga did a good job for not a boxer, for a drill rapper. I'm proud of Rooga, man. I'm proud of him, man. He did some shit that a lot of people from Chicago ain't gonna do. They don't want to lose their career. It's a couple motherfuckers. They don't want to lose their whole they little careers and shit. You know, cause some people got in their raps, they could fight and beat people up and shoot people. So now if you do the stanky leg in the ring, you ain't gonna be shit. That's why I'm glad Ruger won too, because they was gonna be saying they didn't knock the GDs on the floor. They was gonna remix this shit. They was gonna do all type of shit. You hear me? Like I know this. Man, them niggas from Chicago, man, they do all that talking. You know. So I'm glad he did kind of win for that reason. You know, we all know that Cali gonna fight. We know that for sure. They gonna fight. That's all they do. We done seen fights outside no jumper. We done seen fights all over that motherfucker. They gonna fight. You know. The commentary was dope yesterday. We appreciate that. I didn't even know they was fighting yesterday. Oh yeah, man. They got it in, man. But Mikey and them say they want to fight now. I seen Mikey say he want to fight. I see 1090 Jake and them say they want to fight. You know, somebody need to put it together. Somebody like Bodil, man. Put it together and then have a traveling team. Fight against the states. Like that's a good idea for somebody. You know, I ain't got time for that shit, but somebody who can do it, you know, get some investors to help you invest where y'all can travel to every state Start with the states around y'all: St. Louis, Kentucky, Memphis, Mississippi, the states that's close, like that's around, and box them states. The country boys gonna give you an ass whooping, man. Country boys got some ass whoopings too. They know how to hit hard. So, different. Then you got the New Yorks and the Phillies and the New Jersey. They know how to box. I be watching them people. Most of the people boxers coming out of Jersey and shit like that. Philly, Jersey, New York bound. So that'll be a good thing to see, man. Traveling boxing, traveling drill boxing, whatever they want to say. Long as it ain't no violence. And then have the guys sit down there and eat together. Have them sit down and kick it together. Not just box each other and leave. Go out on the town and kick it with each other. See that niggas really cool, bro. It's a lot of cool dudes, bro. That's in the drill scene. But you would never know that they cool because they got a player image. Everybody want to be tough. Everybody a gangster. Everybody kill somebody. Everybody rob somebody. Like you ain't gonna hear no nigga say, man, I ain't have to rob nobody, to kill nobody, steal nothing. You ain't gonna hear that from nobody, even though that's how their life is. I seen a rapper say he ain't never ate a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I never had a sandwich, period. McDonald's, Burger King. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga from? I know damn well I seen Young Berg eating a hamburger before. This nigga say he ain't never had a sandwich before. I say, yeah, man. Whoever was interviewing is supposed to clip that shit. Like, come on, bro. You ain't finna cap like that. You ain't finna cap like that. I don't give a fuck how rich your family is. You had a sandwich, nigga. On some real shit. I've been around rich white people. They eating sandwiches. And they call them cold cuts. You hear me? On everything. They got all the dressing, the little marinara sauce that go on that motherfucker. The white people got everything on everything. That was the first time I had some submarine sauce, the oil that go on there. They got everything in their house. The oils, the shit that they got at Subway, the salt and pepper shaker. They got all that shit. Nigga say he ain't never ate a sandwich. I'm looking at the TV like, bro, I wish I could jump through the screen and snatch his chain and that motherfucking thing right now. Your lying ass on. Man, I came from nothing, bro. Me and my brothers now, bro, like only thing that was good, bro, as my mom was off drugs, my daddy stayed down the hall, bro. And he had a restaurant, stove. He had everything in that motherfucker. So, it was like really hard to starve because my daddy, he down the hall. And if a motherfucker's stomach ground too vicious, if it even sound like a tidal wave in that motherfucker, we going down the hall. You hear me? My daddy passing out 6 pieces through the window at about an hour. So, that was the only good thing, man. But eating that pork in a can and liver and shit like that, bro, I never eat that shit no more. Like, who the fuck force somebody to eat liver? Hey, look, just imagine you forcing the kids now. Hey, look, this is what I want y'all to do. Fuck that. I want everybody. I don't know how much liver costs, but I want everybody who got kids, man, that when your kids come home from school, make some liver, onions and all that shit, the gravy and rice and everything. I just want to see the reaction of the kids, bro. Like all the kids. I want everybody to do it. At least a couple people do it. I just want to see the reaction of your kids. Oh, everything, man. What the fuck is that? You hear me? Like, you know, like for real, bro. Like, I just want to see the reaction of the kids now, man. They ain't going. They ain't going. The kids ain't the same, bro. We don't eat that. You show them a video of Africa with the flies flying around their stomachs and shit. Their stomachs look like they pregnant. Show them that shit. Even though they probably had on a fake baby under their stomach because the Africans been getting us for years. They talking about who said we have water. Now they got water and shit. I ain't sending nothing else over there. I'm helping the motherfuckers in my city, downtown, or whatever city I go to in the United States. I ain't sending no more money due to this little song that come in. They got the little Titanic song playing behind the kids. That's all a little skit. Now that I know what a skit is, they've been playing us, man. They've been playing right in our face. And whoever been allowing that shit to come across the screen at 3 in the morning, we got your ass too. On everything. We got you, buddy. They going straight to the hot pocket. I'm glad my parents never made me eat no liver. Hell yeah, that shit was like that shit wasn't cool, man. My brother and them was be banging that shit. They want seconds. I'm like, no, I don't want that shit. Just give me some white rice. I don't even want the gravy because that shit touched the gravy. Don, what's up, Don? None of these rappers taking it. You gonna be sending money to OTF Africa? Nah, I ain't never going to Africa because they already threatened me, man. You know, once a nigga threaten you and shit in your inbox, man, you know, you better not come to Africa. I ain't coming to Africa, nigga. I'm gonna go around Africa. When I'm flying over Africa one day, passing it up, I'm gonna F them. I'm gonna drop my location in the sky to Shorty in Africa who be singing Hum Do a Lot of Lil Durk. Talking about Lil Durk, I'm your brother, man. I'm the number one thing, man. I'm do a lot and all that shit. I'm gonna drop my location to him. He said when I'm in Africa, drop my location. I am. So as I'm flying over that motherfucker, I'm gonna drop my location to your ass. Location gonna be moving right over your ass. Shout out Michigan, man. Shout out Michigan. I gotta go to Michigan, man. Savage Black been telling me to come down there, and I gotta check out the dispensaries and that motherfucking thing. I know they got that white weed though down there, so I'm definitely gotta go to Michigan. I'm gonna be to Michigan soon, man. I just gotta go. I just gotta get back. I just gotta go back crazy, man. You know. Yeah, the OTF Africa, man. That pissed them off, man, with them Lil Durk videos. But I really pissed them off though. Ever since he been threatening me, you know, it's like they don't know how to block nobody because they don't know when they gonna try to scam somebody with the same page with a different head on it though, different name. You know, the African slick than a motherfucker. You hear me? They got cribs with 50 rooms in it. Everybody got laptops, and everybody's job is to scam one motherfucker and try to get him. You know, but yeah, I do admit though, the African guy, you know, he probably had a family back then, man. And I kicked the gun under his seat, man. That wasn't cool, bro. I look at that shit like that was a coward shit. But at the time, when I was in the streets and I was blinded by the light, I couldn't lose my son. I couldn't, you know what I'm talking about? He had to go. It was either you or I, and he had to go, you know. But that was some coward shit though. Cause if a motherfucker do that to me now, I kick a gun, nigga, that's your gun. We both going for it. We finna fight in the bullpen. We finna fight in every cell. Hey, officer, put me in the cell with my cousin. Hey, can you put me and my brother in the cell together? We gotta talk about what we gonna stay at court. You know? Yeah, but that's some coward shit, man. Not taking your weight and putting some shit on somebody else, man. For it. That's some coward shit. Your homie get in the car with you, and then the police behind you throw the gun on his lap in the drugs. Like, hell no. And then you run around talking about he try to put it on you. Cause your words stick over here. So everybody gonna believe your word because you got the car and the money. So now you done damn near try to throw your man under the bus and don't nobody in the hood believe the homie because he loyal to you. They do that shit too in the trenches. You know, you got a little clout, you can lie. Everybody believe you. You can lie on a motherfucker. Get a motherfucker beat up and everything. You can lie. At least she ain't had a belt out while you ain't had to eat. Now that was my auntie. That was my auntie, bro. One day my auntie took all my brothers and my cousin down to McDonald's. And you know, they know I don't eat the motherfucking I eat a hamburger, man. Plain hamburger, bro, with nothing on it. My auntie got everything on that motherfucker. The cheese, the extra mayonnaise and there. I don't eat none of that shit. And then she tried to force me to eat it. What kid don't like cheese and mayonnaise and pickles? Go and give me something to bust you upside your head with. You hear me? Just cause I ain't want to eat the shit. She could have just said, like fuck it, you don't want to eat it, I'm finna eat it. She just ordered up some shit just to make me eat it. You know what I'm talking about? Like hell no. So yeah, my auntie was like that. My auntie, she the type that you come over her house, ain't no wasting no food. She cooking, you don't eat, you getting your ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie though, them ass whoopings make you though. Cause a lot of y'all still alive because of them ass whoopings, believe it or not though. Some call it child abuse. I call it, man, full tough now. Like for real, bro. I wish my auntie would have whooped my ass a little bit more. I swear to God, man. Them ass whoopings help you, bro. At least it slow you down to say, I'm gonna get my ass whooped if I do this. These kids ain't got no respect or none of that. You hear me? None of that, bro. Don't tell your kids you leaving them shit either. Don't tell none of them little motherfuckers. Just wait till you die and you pass on. Don't be walking around the house and your boxes and then your little woman nightgown telling your kid, my kid's gonna be straight. When that leave, they gonna have 900,000 apiece. Your kids gonna kill you. They're gonna be the ones that put your ass in a barrel and then report you missing. My mama ain't been home in 5 days. When last time you seen her? Thursday. She said she was going to get us Chipotle. Then to come to find out, it's just one neighbor had a camera in the back. I seen y'all three dragging your mama and with the bin. Don't tell them kids that you're gonna leave them shit. These kids ain't built right. They'll go and tell one of their friends, man, my mom said she gonna leave me 900,000. The friend will be like, hey, let's smoke her ass. And if you really fuck me, let's smoke her. You hear me? Like these kids evil, man. I ain't just talking down on them. I don't just talk down on them. They evil. They done proved it. They done proved it. My mama told me to go to bed and cut off the game. Hey, look, that motherfucker was like, we fast forwarded the game off. You hear me? Unplugged the shit, took the game out, re-blew the well, instead of blowing in the cartridge, it's like we unblowing in the cartridge and put the game back in the case. My mama say, hey, look, the game is over with. They say the game over with now. The kids gonna say, I'm tired of you, mom, and then shoot you. I hate this place. Gonna kill everybody. You hear me? Chip sandwich. I used to eat chip sandwiches too. Shit. I ain't really like meats, bro. So I used to eat chip sandwiches, noodle sandwiches. Take the noodles and put wood on them. We call them chips in the projects. You ain't got no chips in the projects? Well, you got some beef chips and some chicken chips now. Because all you got to do is take the noodles, break them motherfuckers down, open the bag, pour a little water, sprinkle a little water on them. Don't get them drip wet, just a little water on them so the noodles shit can stick. Shake them bitches up, put the noodle packet on them, shake them up. You got you some motherfucking noodle Doritos. You hear me? They chicken though, chicken flavor. But you got you some chicken flavored Dorito noodles. You hear me? Tell you, I survived before. I know how to get a pocket hot dogs in the noodle and make the noodles out of chips. Now I got hot dogs and chips. For real. Bro, you get a tasty sub sandwich and put chips on it. It's busting. Man, I like Quiznos, man. I used to trade one of my homies. One of my homies I used to trade, he used to work at Quiznos. I used to give him weed and shit for the Quiznos sandwiches every night. And them bitches was banging. He used to bring them back. I ain't never seen no Quiznos no more. Somebody know what Quiznos at? Let me know. Cause I'm going to that motherfucker when he need drive past that bitch. I need some Quiznos. Not Subway, not Potbelly, Quiznos. I don't know if y'all know about that. It's a store that just came and left. I don't know what the fuck Quiznos went. I can't find one though. The butter rolls, oh yeah, the butter rolls used to be a hit. Now, bologna and chip sandwich. I can't eat no bologna, bro. It's fucked up. I can't eat bologna. I can eat a bologna sandwich if I'm in jail though. If I'm in jail, I'm stressed out. I'm fucking up sandwiches. On everything. Putting the bologna on the light bulb, all that shit. Putting the bologna on the heater. in a hallway, that motherfucker gonna fry. You don't need no microwave. You could take a motherfucking bologna sandwich and wrap some plastic around a light bulb. That motherfucker gonna cook. It's gonna cook. You hear me? On everything. Yeah, but I like salami. I like kind of burnished salami with a little mayonnaise, man. It's fat, especially when you have salami sandwich. The salami with the black peppers in them. You know, yeah, it be a hit. Yeah, fish sticks. I got some. Nene just got me some fish sticks. I put them barbecue sauce on that motherfucker, fry them, and put some barbecue sauce on them, turn them into a sandwich. Goddamn it. Quiznos was fat. They just tore the roof off your mouth up with the toasted bread. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They did used to do that. Hey, Method Man, no. It did used to fuck with the roof of my mouth, bro. It did. What's that from, Method Man? Man, I used to tell my homie, bro, every time I eat this shit, when I used to eat part tarts when I was in 8th grade, it used to fuck with the roof of my mouth. Like brown sugar part tarts. It fuck, I don't know what's wrong with it. But it be it's like it sting, bro. Like it make your shit ache. We had the last one in our airport. Yeah, bro. We need Quiznos back. Quiznos need to make a run again, bro. Cause Subway ain't it. They nasty. Subway nasty than a motherfucker. And the people behind the counter stink. Smell like onions. But nigga making your sandwich and it smell and you smell hygiene, bro. Like get up out of that. Don't even fake kicking with them. Don't be talking about I need a little bit more onions or chips or bell pepper. Get up out of there. They nasty. Yeah, buddy behind the counter in Subway stink like a motherfucker. They act like they don't know what hygiene is, man. Motherfucker whisper to me talking about some they allergic to soap. Well, they need some. Jersey Mike's. I tried Jersey Mike's in Chicago Station. I don't know if I gotta go to Jersey, but the shit tastes worse than the Subway sandwich. Jersey Mike. It's downtown in the Amtrak station. That's why I tried it at. Sandwich was nasty than a motherfucker. Yeah, I gotta come to Jersey, bro. Like, like, like I like the Philly meat. I like the Philly meat, but I don't want to travel all the way to Philly to taste the meat. But cause Chicago got a good ass Philly steak sandwich. Like for real. Chicago got the Philly steaks and all that shit. I just think it's Chicago seasoning, bro, that make it hit different. you know. But I love to come to Philly and get a not a cheese steak because I don't like cheese on my shit. I just want a Philly steak, the meat, and Nene love the cheese steaks. So if I do come to Philly, I'm just gonna ride and do a drive by on the Philly steak place, and then leave up out that motherfucker. Philly deadly, man. Dude, them told me they'd give me 10 and play for my flights and everything and protect me. They was some Muslims. They wanted me to what's the name. But then when I seen Dirk father with some Muslims, I'm like, nah, bro, y'all trying to backdoor me like that? Oh, that's all I was thinking, bro. That's all I was thinking about. He tell me to come to Philly. He give me the money. Like I send you $5,000 right now. Oh, I send you the whole thing. I trust you. And then I click on YouTube and see motherfucking Dirk Daddy in Philly around the same motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna give me like that, bro. You thought $10,000 was gonna bring me out like that to my funeral? Like hell no. Y'all ain't that. Hey, Dirk and his family ain't too smart, man. Y'all ain't too bright, man. I know y'all ain't trying to send no motherfucker what's the names at me. Like I be peeping shit, bro. Like somebody told Vonnie to file that order of protection on me. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Hey, Vonnie probably be the one who play crazy too. Vonnie probably be the one who play crazy. I believe his daddy not, cause he did that shit. I can believe he'll get up there and be like, no, I did it. It wasn't him. And they gonna stick it to his ass. They gonna stretch him out like he never been before. Drake 48, Philly wilder than Chicago. Hey, look, I don't like comparing no states or none of that. What I say is, you know what I'm talking about, it's just a different temperature. Like when I go to St. Louis, it's a different temperature in St. Louis. It's a different temperature in Memphis. Everybody got their own temperature, man. Chicago just moved faster than a lot of states. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Crime is like rapid. In these other states, they be chilling and then shit happen. And then there might not be nothing happening for 2 weeks or a week or a couple of days. But Chicago is every day something happening, man. Somebody getting their shit split, somebody robbing somebody running in Lululemon. After the other motherfucker just got found in the dumpster on the news, somebody else running in there. It's like jail, man. It's like when you coming and going, when you leaving out. Hey, look, have you ever been to jail and you left off the deck? They called your name, pack your shit. And as you was leaving out, throwing your mattress right there, somebody else was coming in, picking up your mattress. On everything, bro. Just think about that. I know y'all probably don't be thinking like that, but I just be thinking about that shit, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like they got a real lick in jail, bro. They making money off us. Soon when they tell you to bond out, somebody coming in and taking your place, bro. Like that's crazy. That's what made me say fuck jail. I ain't going there. I ain't spending no money with no lawyers. I gotta spend money with lawyers now because Bonnie them. They want to play this motherfucking they scared of me game and I'm threatening them and 100 feet away from them. Like, bro, they in California. I'm all the way in Florida. How the fuck can I be a threat to you? What I'm gonna come and throw rocks at your window? He hiding from Lil Durk now. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna threaten him and he hiding from Lil Durk now right now? He hiding from Didi now. I, I'm running with you, nigga. What the fuck I'm gonna do something to you for? And I gotta watch my back too. You know, like I ain't understand that shit. Hey man, content is for everybody, man. Like they can do their own content, man. I don't want to work with nobody, bro. I don't want to work with nobody. I don't want to do no collabs. I don't want to do none of that shit, bro. You see me with doing something with somebody, it'll be one of my mods before I do something with somebody besides Vlad now. I don't want to collaborate with niggas. On everything. You collaborate with a nigga, man, he feel like you owe him something, bro. On everything. Or you try to take advantage of the situation. So I'm good, brother. I just tell everybody, man, just run your shit up. You don't need nobody on your channel to do your thing, man. For real. You just leave the door open for a nigga to say he did. I'm the one who put you on. You ain't did shit. You ain't do none of that. You know? Yeah, I don't want to work with them guys, man. This shit serious, I'm saying. I really want the kids to live. You hear me? Like this shit real. What I'm saying, this ain't no gimmick. I could be on the internet saying murder, murder, murder. You know, kill, 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 encouraging the kids to kill and everything. I don't do that shit with my platform on everything because I know motherfuckers is lost out there. Uneducated motherfuckers ain't got no high school diploma or shit. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't passed 8th grade now. So I really want them to succeed and live, bro. Now, do some people got to go to jail? Fuck yeah, they do. Do some people got to die off or get the fuck on so the community can be better? Yeah, it do. On everything. Because if you don't wake up, we don't have time for you to wake up. If you know the shit that you doing senseless shooting kids, getting hit and shit, and you study doing it, hey, we got to take you, the public got to take you off. That's what the civilian's supposed to be doing. You a civilian, man. There ain't nobody supposed to be standing outside your house and you telling motherfuckers, hey, look, I pay for this house. Hey, can y'all move out in front of my house? And they telling you, this our block. But you the motherfucker gotta pay the property tax. You hear me? Like, yeah, that shit foul, man. That shit foul. You should be able to enjoy your money, enjoy your kids, enjoy all that shit, bro. And I'm gonna talk up against it with my platform. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about me. I done already did all the bad shit on everything. It ain't got shit. I done seen all the bad, the worst days. Fuck duck trial. I done seen way worse days than that on everything. Well, my wounds was bleeding. I done seen way worse days than duck trial, man. Duck trial is just a little. That was a little friction in my life. You hear me? That ain't shit, man. I've been way through worse shit than that. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna speak up for the kids. I want them to live. Them guys, you know, I mean, The goal is to get paid too. In the meantime, in between time, you got to get some money. Ain't shit gonna pay for itself. Ain't nothing gonna come in the mail and say all your bills good for this month. Nothing. No, nothing ever will. So you got to get money in between. But some people serious and some people just, I say they go on like rants and shit. Like that's stupid shit. I don't be on that, bro. Like when I talk, when I speak from my heart, bro. Like for real. I want the kids to live. I want all the motherfucking trade schools. I want all this shit. You hear me? And if a nigga don't want to live life, he got to either go upstairs or go to jail. You hear me? Either go to jail or God says somebody take him off the earth, man. He a detriment. He a motherfucking he detrimental to our fucking community. You know. And then we always complain and say, we got to start with our community. Well, I'm starting there. I'm just ahead of y'all. I'm starting. We got to take over our communities, bro. We got to. On everything. I refuse to let a motherfucker who dropped out freshman year, can't count, can't read, run anything. You hear me? This the guy we supposed to follow? Fuck no. Hell no. You might as well let the blind lead the blind then. They ain't no motherfucker leader. There ain't no motherfucker leader. He ain't passed 8th grade. He just around here killing people. So now he run the block. Now get the fuck off. Ain't no more of that. The people who run the block to me is the motherfuckers who pay the bills. The people who gotta pay to live there. That's who run these blocks on everything. Cause the gang members, when they get killed, every time a gang member get killed in Chicago, you know what I see? They address all the way in the suburbs. Yeah, they got killed on Vernon. They got killed on King Drive. But they address really in Lansing, Illinois. They address all the way in Hammond, Indiana. That's where they crib at. You hear me? So that means you just over here terrorizing the block and making it hot, shooting at people. And then when the ops looking for your scary ass, you running Hammond, Indiana. You running out there. And guess who getting killed? The civilian kids. You know why the civilian kids get killed? Because they dress like the gang members. Because everybody wearing the same Amiris and all that shit. They probably got dreads like the gang members. And when the killer coming through, he don't know the difference between your kid and this motherfucker. Because they got on hoodies and dressing the same, tight jeans, and your son get killed. You know? So, yeah, make sure you take over where you at. Don't let no motherfucker hang outside your building. That'll be stupid. Or if you don't want to tell them peacefully, just say, hey, bro, I got 5 kids staying here. You know, I got 5 kids in the house. Y'all standing outside, bro, on live, telling the ops to slide over here, bro. Like sometimes you gotta have a heart-to-heart talk with them. Start crying in front of them. Like, I don't want my kids to die. You know, y'all don't need to live over here. Y'all ain't had an apartment over here in 10 years. But y'all find a way to get a cab to drop y'all ass off right here in front of my shit. It's just time to say something now. It'll be better for the community, man. I ain't saying don't sell your weed or none of that. Hey, nigga gotta make they hustle. Nigga gotta make they hustle and they gotta pay their bills. You gotta pay a light bill by selling a little weed. Hey, look. Hey, I ain't the motherfucking weed police or none of that. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta do what you gotta do to hustle. But I'm talking about the killing, the roughing each other down. You know, the I'm smoking on your homie. You don't even know his homie. His homie 20 years older than you. And when his homie was around doing his thing, you was in the saxophone. That means you was in the nuts. You hear me? You was in your daddy nuts in the saxophone. So you don't even know this guy. So you just try to die for no reason. You know? And it's time for a real nigga on every block to step up and start putting them niggas on blast. Hey, bro, we trying to get some money over here. You started going over there, and dude, them is not even fucking with us. Dude, them is not even paying attention to us. All right, you want to go over there and shoot? All right. Hey, look, get on FaceTime. Hey, to all the ops, hey, sure you don't want to keep on coming and shoot. We ain't got nothing to do with them on everything. Hey, put their ass on blast. Hey, look, I know if you thought the whole block was with you, and then The whole block ain't with you now. You gonna need to get right, or you gonna go ahead on. You gonna say, man, fuck y'all. Y'all some ops too. You hear me? Like for real, you can't let everybody jeopardize, bro, what you doing. Niggas going to sneak shoot at night. Niggas is riding around killing people at night. And then don't even have the audacity to tell a motherfucker who outside right now that we just killed 2 people last night. They don't want to tell you until the ops come and spread down and be like, y'all thought y'all got away with last night. Now everybody on IG like, what happened last night? Oh man, they ain't tell y'all. Lil Ray Ray them slid through with a 223 and shot everybody. That shit happen in the hood all the time too. Niggas do folly shit and then don't even tell nobody. Now you walk into the store and get killed. You know, because you don't know that they just shot 3 people. You know. Smash that like button, y'all. If you can't smash the like button, just hit the cash out. Send me a cash out. It'll be cool. Support the channel though. I did 12 hours last night. 12 hours. I gotta go live because I told y'all I'm back on YouTube. I gotta get back. I gotta get my adrenaline back on YouTube. I now already completed the mission for my wife and helped her. So I gotta get back on YouTube now. And the only way for me to get back on YouTube is to handle my business. I left the shine 1990. Wow, it has changed a lot. Oh yeah, it changed from 1990. It changed from 1990. 1990 was like they was like the best years of my life as being a kid. You know, you ain't have to game bang, you ain't have to be none. The gang members, hey, leave the kids alone, leave Short and them alone. You hear me? Like you would get fucked up back then in 1990 if you did something to a kid in a gang member scene. You know, or you could run to the gang members and be like, "Hey man, that man just took our bike." You hear me? The gang members pushing on them, beating them. Hey man, don't hey look, I don't care who a real member, bro. Hey Box. Hey, don't do that, man. Don't be asking me if these guys know real members, man. I don't give a fuck about a member, bro. On anything. I don't give a fuck about no member or none of that, brother. You hear me? Those guys fuck trying to be a real member. Be a real motherfucking citizen and get you some money. Be a real productive motherfucker and make a family and move around. I don't care about no real members. I told you, bro. I don't care about no BDs, GDs, or none of that. I look at people as man, bro. That's how I look at people. Either you a fucking man or not, bro, or you a little kid. You know? Like that's just all to it, man. It's either you a man or you a kid. If you don't pay no bills or nothing, I don't even pay attention to niggas who live with hoes and shit. Like, don't like you got something else to focus on. You still living with a bitch. You ain't paying no bills or none of that. You still you arguing with her. I be on the phone with some niggas and talking, and then girl be like, "You got to get off the Wi-Fi because the kids got to do their homework." It's good. I'll call you back, Swipe. Hey, he thought he had on the phone up. Man, why you always getting down on me while I'm on the line? You wait till I get online with a motherfucker. You know, just go and get you a Wi-Fi pass, brother. You trying to mute the phone and shit and kept it and even made the speaker louder, you know? Hell yeah, 84 baby. The faster, what's up? Yeah, 84 babies. I love the 84s, 85s, 83s, 82s, 86, 87. I love all the 80 babies, man. On everything. I love all the 80s babies, man, because, you know, our generation, we went to school. We had to go to school. You hear me? And it was different. And we know what respect is. We know how to respect our elders. We know how to help our elders. Like our generation is different. People be asking me, like, hey, bro, like the blocks in this. Like, nah, bro, it's different generations, it's different people, it's different everything, bro. Like for real. Like that's why I say, nigga, a person can't tell you about me, bro. Like for real. They either 50 and you older than me. You hear me? You way older than me. I ain't never hang with you. You my brother in them age. I ain't never hang with you. And then up under me, they younger than me. So they probably seen me grow up. But my age group, like None of us can say shit because we really ain't have to kill nobody or none of that. You hear me? That's why what I'm really trying to tell you. Like everybody who are 80s baby mostly, they could brag about not have to game banging when the buildings was up. They could brag about that. Like the people who was born in 84, 85, 86, they could say that I didn't have to do too much. Yeah, I probably had a little fight or my family got into it with the next family, but that's all it was. You know, that's all it was, man. It wasn't it wasn't nothing else. Yeah, the 80s babies, they I think that's the best generation, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's the best generation. Like 80s and 90s. Some of the 90 babies too. I can't say that because some of the 90 babies, they grew up in an era where their parents weren't playing. So you got some of the 90 babies too. But most of them, they just go with the 2000 babies, bro. Crash outs. Yeah, but some of the 90 babies too. I know a lot of the kids that was in the 90s, the 92s, the 93s, you know what I'm talking about that they live under that like the 80s. Like they came up with the last of the structure. You hear me? Like they was able to, it was rules then. You couldn't just do whatever you want to. Like you just couldn't go and shoot up a block and then come back and without permission, without somebody from up top telling you, "Hey, bro, we told you to go over there and shoot." They might kill you, bro. We just had a peace treaty with them. Now you just broke it, and now to keep the peace, they got to kill y'all too. That's how it was back then. I respect it more. Yeah, see the drill. See the people in the drills that was the 90s like that, like 92 who was kids and babies. They all crash outs. I'm talking about like the kids who was like basically the 80 babies, I want to say. Cause like we were still kids in the 90s. Like if you was born in 84, you was only 10 in 94. So that's what I really meant to get at. The 80 babies. Like that's the best generation. That's the most respectful generation and the most grateful generation and a generation that had to go through everything. Parents was off drugs. DCFS was at an all-time high. Killings was at an all-time high, but the kids never got touched. I can name a few kids that got killed back then. Yummy, the girl who Yummy killed, Dentrell Davis and the Greens. Like, it wasn't kids that was just getting down like that, bro. Like, it didn't happen. Eric Morris got dropped out the building. That's like 4, 5 kids I can name. Ryan Harris, she got, she the PDF had did that to her. Some PDF, some a couple of guys. But yeah, it wasn't like that. The gang members was standing on business about kids. Like for real, you get fucked up. 89 still good, man. 89 still good. It's like the best generation though. Now, far as the money generation, like gotta be like the 70s or some shit. Like far as the money generation, or probably the 90s. The 90s, the people who got all the money from the drug trades and all that shit. They in their 50s now, 50s going on 60s probably, who got all the project money. So yeah, the 70s, they got all the money. We ain't get too much, we ain't getting none of the money. The 80 babies. We ain't getting none of the street money or none of that. The street money was gone. The niggas been sucked up everything. You had to make something out of nothing. Goddamn it, when I was grown, they just sucked up all the money. We started house music in our basement. Man, when they say that house music and that disco shit, man, the first time I heard that house music shit, man, my cousin, man, my gay cousin, bro. Like the gay people, bro. Like for real, bro. They started that shit. That I forgot what type of music that is, bro. But they started that shit. They started all that. They started all that, man. They for real. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get a games day props, man. They started that shit on everything. They started all that shit, bro. And then the DJs came and they took and they added "Follow Me." They added in shit with it. You know, they took their shit, bro. That's who I know that was pushing that type of sound, bro. Like for real, bro. They was pushing that shit. Everybody I know who used to be do. And then the game members, just like they taking just like they taking the females at attire. The game members, they wearing y'all purses, they wearing y'all little pants, they wearing all y'all shit. That's how it is. The game members taking their girls shit. I seen the nigga in line with his girl. His girl looked at him. They just like the total would be 140. And both of them reached in they little man purse they had on their side. It just looked weird to me, man. It looked weird as hell. He said, no, they copied it. I mean, what I'm trying to say is they pushed it. They the ones who made that shit go across the world, bro. I think, yeah, it was like an ecstasy era. It was like yeah. The mushrooms and all that shit. Hell yeah. They say it's the guy from New York how it started, came to Chicago, and then had put it together. That's what they all say. But yeah, who made it famous and who pushed it, they did. That crowd, bro. And then being at Nitro and shit like that, if you know what Nitro is in Bellwood, Maywood, Melrose Park, um, yeah, that music always used to be. Yeah, house music. That's what it's called, house music. I forgot it's called house music. Houston dubstep big over here in England. Yeah. Every time I see a party in the clubs in England, that's the beat they be doing. And y'all just sit y'all stupid ass there and boom 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 boom. Man, I'll be damn if I'm in London and I'm listening to this shit in England and y'all playing this same motherfucking beat all day. Y'all better play some packing the mail is gone. I just had a deal I'm on. Yeah. I go what I want, I'm good. Play what you want, I'm good. I'm a young CEO, should on everything. Yeah, I be saying all y'all the movies over there be the same beat, man. It be that same little beat, Joe. Some of the best house DJs are from Chicago. The scene used to be off the chain. Yeah, they used to have competitions and shit. Actually, a lot of people don't know this. You know what I'm talking about? Marvell, the BDs, he was a DJ. Marvell was a DJ, bro. On some real shit. He was one of the top DJs in Chicago. A lot of people don't know that shit. Ask any real OG. They'll tell you that. Ain't no young nigga gonna know this. They gonna know it now because Trenches News just said it. But Marvell was a DJ. Marvell Thompson, bro. On everything. When I was a kid, he was a DJ. Paul Johnston, Paul Anthony, Mark Mary, DJ Lego, Gene Ferris. Yeah, it's a lot of them though. Dion, Carlos, Milton, DJ Milton, DJ Monty, DJ PJ, man, all of them, bro. DJ V Dub. Like you gotta name all the DJs there because they put on for Chicago, bro. Like for real. Like when I was a kid in the projects, DJ Dion, Milton, all them was the hottest DJs in Chicago back then. DJ Carlos, what's the DJ that used to be at the skating rink on the rink? Um, I forgot his name, bro. It used to be a DJ that used to be DJing at the rink skate rink. He was cold too. Hey, yeah. Hey man, it used to be so lovely at the parties, bro. Niggas dancing for hours. Barbecue everywhere. You hear me? Motherfuckers got food everywhere, all type of shit, man. Like for real, bro. It was a lot of violence, but it skipped over a lot of kids, bro. Like the people who was getting killed back then, I hate to say it, but there was the people who needed to be get killed, or there was the people who deserved to get killed. What they was doing was gonna get them killed anyway. That's what I respect now. Now you can't even live your life, man. Motherfucker go out to eat for breakfast and you get killed. I remember I used to go to cabins at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, going to cabins truck stop with no worries. It's all type of different niggas up and down from every hood with no worries. You can't do that now. You can't do it. They got bloodhound vampires. They got the cross western thirsty motherfuckers, blood deuce and them crew. You know, you got the risky rolls. They risking it for a biscuit. Just got all the little dangerous motherfuckers. A DJ and a car thief. Hey, just the guy. He know what he talking about. You a real person, just the guy. You exactly know what you talking about. That's how I know you know what you talking about. He was a car thief too, on everything. You definitely know what you talking about. A lot of people don't know that though. Marvell was at the top of the DJ scene, like missing records. They used to be having battles. They used to be having battles. Who can scratch the record and all that type shit. When I was a shorty, I used to see it. They used to be on some juice type shit. Where Q was mixing against dude now. That's what they used to be on. The DJs on the low end. Load them guys we saying ain't sweet. Hey, smash that like button. Can't smash that like button, still need a cash out. Smash that like button. How many likes we got? It's 370 people up here. Smash the like button, y'all. Support me, man. I stayed on for 12 hours. I'm running off fumes right now. I was on here for 12 hours last night, man. Support the channel, man. That's all I ask. And I'm going to support y'all. I'm going to rock out with y'all, bro. Every day. Support me. I'm going to rock out. Give me the motivation, man. I told you I'm trying to come back and hit YouTube over their head a couple more times. You hear me? Shout out to everybody on here. Hey, I did want to watch The Family. It was a story about a girl had killed her boyfriend and she's playing crazy, telling the family like he missing, help search for him. And the whole time she was starting off another life with his, I'm talking about off his expense. So I did want to watch that tonight with y'all and talk to y'all before I do go to bed, because y'all my family too on here. All y'all who really fuck with me. I know a lot of people just on here just for information purposes, and I understand that. Because y'all the ones ain't hitting the like button. But I know who fuck with me. Like a deal. You hear me? Like she really fuck with me genuinely. Um, who else? Your mama's boyfriend. What's up, my boy? Lil Ye. Lil Ye been at work. Come on here, no matter what. You hear me? Um, it's a lot of y'all, man. I can't even name. I ain't talking about my wrenches. I ain't talking about my no faster. She come on here, support me all the time. You know, I just happen to miss lives though. I missed a lot of lives. When I look back at my thing, I said I ain't gonna lie for 2 weeks. What the fuck going on? You know, I had to look like, damn, bro, I ain't been like live for 2 weeks. I ain't even know it was like I was still dropping video where Dro told me. Dro say, man, what you got rich already? I say, no, Dro, I'm trying to get rich. Shit, I gotta work other places. I gotta help my wife and shit. And Dro was like, man, you need to go live. You need to go live and drop videos. You're losing it. I say, God damn, Dro just checked me. Dro called me and checked the shit out of me, man. He said, you losing it. You need to go live and drop videos. Shout out to Dro the Mob, man. That's some real shit, Dro. Shout out Rick Got It, man. I appreciate it. Third times, I appreciate you, man. AP, Dustin Turner, Trap God, Street Code, NC, all my mods, man. Even the ones ain't here. Queen Lotus, they part of my documentary. They part of this, my life, my real life. Not the ones that they make up or try to make up on YouTube. I'm talking about when I drop my real shit. They part of it. I gotta speak on all them and everything. So all them too. Oh yeah. I want my moms to be successful too, man. Shit, if they on YouTube all day, uh, modding and shit, they might as well go ahead and try it out and see what it do. I ain't no hater, man. Like we might be in the same field, man, but we ain't got the same content. You know, that's how I don't look at people as threats in the content field. Cause you gonna say it your way, and I'm gonna say it my way. Some people might like the way you broke it down, and people gonna like the way I broke it down. So we all gonna eat. We ain't gotta hate on each other. We all gonna get it one day. All right, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Motherfucker, those like, well, I thought that was neon, man. Dude look like neon. Hold on, y'all. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button for me. Give me up to 250 likes real quick. Smash it for me. Or you can send Nene a cash app. Click the link and send her a cash app. That's cool too. Just hit the link for me though. It helps with the rotation. Instead of you just sitting on here and watching the fucking screen. Not talking to my supporters. I know who all y'all is. I know all y'all by name. Like I could literally name 300 people, bro, who I know fuck with me generally. Momo, Monique, you know. What's mama name from Texas? I ain't saying that in a minute, man. She come through though. She come through from Texas. She lost her son. Damn. What's her name? Yeah, bro. It's a lot of them missing. Pretty Polish. It's a lot of people missing. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Mary Jane, that's my homie, man. She supported me big time. She supported me. She don't be on here like that. She got her family, but she supported me most definitely. All right, hold on, y'all. I wanted to watch the family thing. I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole thing because it's like it's too long, man. I hate when they do the too long shit. I just like the meat and potato of documentaries. In fact, hey, I need y'all to get in the comments, and I want y'all to. Do you want me to make videos like documentaries, like like the family do, or do you want me to do like the what happens? Um, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to see me do, and I'll take that recommendation and kick it off soon before the summer, cause I'm gonna be working on my documentary all summer. I'm gonna be on YouTube and doing lives and everything, but that's what I'm doing. So Netflix or Hulu or I don't want to be on Tubi. I know Tubi is stepping stone, not the shit on Tubi. It's cool, but it just all them damn movies on there, them parody movies, fake ass movies. I don't want my shit nowhere near. I want some shit with my shit next to First 48, goddamn it, on everything. Hey, smash that like button or send me a cash app, man. 121 likes. Nefessa says 121 likes. See if that's Nefessa. That's our real page. That's the page that Nefessa been on. Nefessa. Nefessa, are you there? Are you really there, Nefessa? Is that really you? Yeah, I gotta hook Nefessa up, man. Mm.
And learn.
If you were a Culver sandwich here, which one would you be and why?
If I was a sandwich here, I'd have to be a walleye, extra crispy.
So you would turn into a walleye sandwich.
Coming soon, Aaron is walleye.
All right, don't worry, Nefessa. Inbox me on Instagram.
And how she communicates and interacts with people before and certainly after her arrest. Diamond will manipulate, use,
It's 178. All right, all right, all right. Nefessa probably couldn't see the other one.
Play a full tabletop fantasy campaign solo whenever you want with me. I run the rules, I play the monster.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
eventually look at Diamond Baden's phone. On the night that George Cox went missing, the October 19th into the 20th, she had multiple Google searches on her phone. Those Google searches included, what are the chances to survive in real life if you get stabbed in the abdomen multiple times?
When we first realized George was missing, I reached out to the defendant and spoke with her. She told me, she said, "Dad, I would never do anything to hurt George." She called me Dad, knowing that my son was floating in the river somewhere with his body just decomposed.
So you came down and around the lake, right?
Every time I come here now, when I pass Sandusky, I have to think about my son.
And you pass over the Huron River.
I do, every time.
All right. And that's what you did for 7 months when you would come here?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Not knowing that my son was riding away right near me.
With Diamond Baden, Your Honor, don't be fooled. She is well spoken, polite, intelligent, and presents herself well. What you are looking at, Your Honor, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Over my 30 years, Diamond can lie and manipulate like no one I have ever encountered. She will look you in the eye, knowingly lie, and be very believable all the same. It's a terrible talent she certainly possesses. While conducting this investigation and learning how she communicates and interacts with people before and certainly after her arrest, Diamond will manipulate, use, deceive anybody, including family, to get what she wants. She is the master manipulator.
Within the last 24 hours of me recording this video, a woman was sentenced for killing her own boyfriend and then trying to cover it up while making threats towards her ex in the process. For months, this man's family had no idea where his body was. They searched, they asked questions, and they begged for answers. But the one person who knew the truth the entire time was the girlfriend, a woman who looked the victim's father in the eyes the same day, just to say, "Dad, I didn't do nothing to hurt your son." But as we know now, that was a lie. Eventually, she was arrested, but even then, there was still no body. Authorities and the family spent months trying to locate him while his father drove back and forth to court, searching for answers about what really happened to his son. 7 months of uncertainty, 7 months of pain, and 7 months of not even knowing where your own child is. Then the truth finally started to come out. Prosecutors say the girlfriend eventually cooperated, and that cooperation led the investigators to a river where the body was finally discovered. But during sentencing, as you heard in the intro clips, a few things stood out. We'll later check out the ones that mean the most according to this trial, but one of them was a veteran officer with more than 30 years on the job who took the stand and described the defendant as a master manipulator. According to investigators, this was someone who would cross anyone, even people close to her, just to try to get away. And what made this case even more shocking is that during the process, the woman allegedly admitted to the judge that other people may have been involved. something that reportedly even frustrated her own attorney in the process. So today, we're going to break down this entire story. What happened to the victim, how investigators finally found the body, and what the family had to endure during these 7 long months. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story.
Hey man, that's crazy as hell, man. You can't even trust the motherfucker, man. After I seen that military girl set up her boyfriend, he went outside to get the piece of the DoorDash, and the niggas served him 9 bullets in the body. And then she played it off crying and tried to lead them to the killer. Whole time she was with the dude. Like, that shit was crazy. That was a crazy story. Smash that like button, y'all. We did 12 hours last night. Make sure y'all catch that on the rewind, though. Not right now, though. Shout out to JHE Rooga and everybody who fought yesterday on the Aiden Ross shit. You know, hey, Aiden Ross, if I don't get my $100 back, feds are coming. And who's the baller now, Wardy?
So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, last summer, a Ohio woman was arrested for the death of her boyfriend, whose body was found in the Huron River just months after he was reported missing. A grand jury indicted Diamond Vannon, 32 years old, on multiple charges, including murder and gross abuse of a corpse in the death of George Cox Jr., 32 years old. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. Cox was reported missing in November of 2024. His family told investigators that they last heard from him around October 19th during a wellness check at a home Cox shared with Vannon, his girlfriend. Officers found an empty apartment with little to no furniture and what appeared to be blood on the floor. Authorities said the blood was later identified belonging to Cox. Cox's body was found on May 15th. By 2 individuals on the river. His remains were wrapped in a bed sheet bound with rope. Investigators said the bed sheet matched the sheets found in their apartment, while noting DNA evidence and phone records linked Vannon to the crime. Vannon was arrested July 21st at a home she shared with 41-year-old Emmanuel McQueen Jr. Authorities charged McQueen with weapons charge. And at that point, it appeared that she lived a double life.
It is a mystery that so far police have not been able to solve. A body washed up in a river, and police are telling us this does not look like an accident. But no one has come forward to ID the potential victim. But now a way the police believe you can help in making an ID. Catherine Huntley here now, live.
Have you suffered abuse at Allendale Association? You may qualify to file.
Hey, I'm going to ask whoever playing these ads one more time, bro. Can y'all please take these motherfucking Allendale and IDOC shit, man? Look, go and target the people who need that shit, man. Most of these kids lying anyway. They ain't nuts ain't get touched because you can't rape the willing, man. Them boys got their nuts touched so they can get an extra apple. So they can go out to the day room and play the video game. They let the guards touch their nuts so they can go and have an extra hour in the gym. They can go to somebody else's deck and chill over there. So they let their nuts be touched, man. Look, let me tell you. Ain't no nigga from Chicago or nowhere is just letting the male grab on his nuts without a reward. He got the reward already. So I don't want to see this shit coming across my TV. Respectfully. Trenches News.
File a compensation claim.
With this story.
Back on May 16th, a kayaker found a body in a Huron River marsh. That body remains unidentified. So now the sheriff's office is hoping the public will be able to identify some of the tattoos on that body. Take a good look. These are some possibly recognizable tattoos on the Erie County John Doe. Law enforcement is hoping someone might know who or what organizations they belong to.
Study the tattoos, talk to people, anybody that does tattoos or anybody that has knowledge of gangs within Toledo to Cleveland, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to listen to you.
Police say the man was 5 feet 6 inches tall, black, around 160 pounds, with dark facial hair and around 20 to mid-30s in age. The body was found just south of the Route 2 bridge in the Huron River. They don't know the cause of death yet, but police say it is suspicious. He was found in a fitted bed sheet tied around the ankles with marine-style rope.
Definitely deemed suspicious based on how we discovered the body, the sheets.
They also aren't sure how long the body was in the water. Could be several weeks to months. Because of that, the body was in very poor condition, so they need the public's help. Once they know who it is, they can work backwards to find out how he died and who was involved. They are hoping it all starts with understanding these tattoos.
We've kind of narrowed it down to specific organizations that this individual may have been involved with, but that's to be determined yet. So most important part is getting the identification so we can have closure for the family.
Now, Diamond would later accept a plea that didn't come after the heartache that she gave detectives, the victim's family, and even her own. And on the second week of March of 2026, she was sentenced. But it didn't come before impact statements from not only the victim's family, but also a detective. And not to mention questioning from a judge after she gave her apology. Now, I'm going to limit the impact statements to only the victim's aunt, his father, the detective, and of course, the suspect herself. But first, check out 6 minutes of what the state had to say.
Would you like to begin, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, I just want to be clear at the offset of this hearing that the state is standing before you today seeking the maximum sentence under the plea agreement, which would be 20 years in this case. I think the facts and circumstances surrounding the case support a 20-year sentence, and I'll take you through those briefly. But back in October of 2024, George Cox went missing. The last time he was heard from was October 19th of 2024. And from that point forward, he was not responding to text messages, phone calls. Nobody in his family could get a hold of him. Later that month and into November, his family members became more and more concerned about him. His father, George Cox Sr., went over to the apartment that he was staying at, looking for him, trying to figure out where his son was at. He contacted the Cleveland police when he found that apartment empty, completely cleaned out, but he saw signs of what he thought was blood that somebody had attempted to clean up inside the apartment. Cleveland police detectives, including Detective Callahan, went over to that unit on Bosworth, and they used luminol inside. And I didn't want to show the pictures here in court because it's quite graphic, but the place absolutely lit up when exposed to the luminol from blood. That blood was determined to be George Cox Jr.'s blood. Police went over and talked to, a few days later, talked to Diamond Baden, who he was in a relationship with at the time. Diamond obviously denied knowing anything about his disappearance. She claimed that she had never been in that apartment. But they saw some boots inside her apartment that appeared to have blood on them. She said that those boots weren't even hers, that those were actually George's boots. And police took the boots and they tested the blood for DNA, and it happened to be George Cox's DNA. During that time, George's brother Jamari had a conversation with Miss Baden that he recorded actually. And in that conversation, she absolutely denied any part in his disappearance. The conversation was about 11 or 12 minutes long. And during the course of that conversation, she gets repeatedly angry when he's confronting her about where's my brother? And she kind of resents that accusation that she may have had anything to do with his disappearance. Police eventually look at Diamond Baden's phone. On the night that George Cox went missing, the October 19th into the 20th, she had multiple Google searches on her phone. Those Google searches included, what are the chances to survive in real life if you get stabbed in the abdomen multiple times?
Wait, if you were locked up at any Illinois juvenile detention center.
Wait, I never know. Wait. I know for sure your ass ain't never been locked up at a juvenile detention center. Hey, y'all need to stop this shit. Like, for real, y'all need to stop this shit. If y'all gonna run this shit across my channel, man, at least put in the ads that you can't rape the willing and they let people touch on their nuts, on everything. All the little gang members trying to get the little $320,000 lawsuit, They ain't gonna do nothing but going back guns with them. We don't want to hear about the lawsuit. Y'all trying to help the gang members get lawsuits so they could be around this bitch like World War III, ready to attack some innocent people, bro. They don't need no money. They need a job. Please stop coming across my screen. Respectfully. Trenches News, baby.
Like Cook County, the Audie home, or anywhere else.
Cleveland Homicide Unit and Missing Persons Unit worked doggedly to try to find Mr. Cox, to track down every single lead that they could possibly follow. And it wasn't until May 16th of 2025 that George Cox Jr.'s body was found floating in the Huron River by two kayakers as they were out for a kayak. They saw his body.
What was the date, please?
May 16th of 2025, Your Honor, approximately 7 months after his disappearance. Police and investigators went out, found his body. He was wrapped in a sheet. That sheet matched a sheet that was found in the apartment that he went missing in, where his blood was located. And he was bound and badly decomposed. Dr. Wolf from Lucas County performed the autopsy in this case, and although he ruled the cause and manner of death undetermined, because due largely in part to the state of decomposition that the victim was in, he did state that the clandestine nature of the body disposal suggests a non-natural cause of death. And he further wrote that police investigation indicates that Mr. Cox died a violent death. So, it's a rare case where we don't have a cause and manner of death other than undetermined, but we do have that additional language. Judge, this family anguished for 7 months while they looked and tried everything they could to find their son. They reached out to everybody. They were in constant contact with Detective Callahan from the Cleveland Police Department. And in that 7-month period, they didn't have the answers that they were looking for. And they got some answers when his body was found dumped like garbage in the Huron River, but they didn't get all the answers that they were looking for. I hope today, as we sentence Ms. Baden on these charges, that some closure can come to them in the form of justice for George Cox Jr., but I know that nothing we do here in court can fill that void that's been left in their heart. I would like to, before the family speaks, Judge, highlight one message. So George Cox's body was found on May 16th of 2025. In searching Ms. Baden's phone, the same day that George's body was found on May 16th of 2025, she sent a text message to her current boyfriend, Emmanuel McLean. They had been in an argument via text message. Mr. McLean was not responding to her, and she wrote a text message to him that said, quote, "You gonna be missing next."
Now, as you can see, even though the state got a plea from her and cooperation, they made it a priority to let the judge know that her cooperation from the very beginning was little to none. And when you hear from a detective, you'll later hear from him go into detail on how he believed this girl is a master manipulator. But next, I want you to hear from the victim's aunt. I couldn't skip her closing statement.
AI requires massive bandwidth, low latency, high resiliency. For businesses, this means faster connectivity.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And what is your name?
My name, I'm Chaplain Candace, C-A-N-D-I-C-E, Amos. Your Honor, I would also like to thank everyone, and I'd like to read my statement because I would like to be very clear about my nephew and how I loved him. And I would never understand why Diamond Vanden murdered my nephew and tossed his body out like garbage, our loss. He was not garbage. He was a son, a grandson, a brother, an uncle, a nephew, a cousin, a friend, and certainly not last, a father. So many functions, so many responsibilities and relationships to so many people who loved him. His daughter will never know her father. His father and mother will no longer be able to touch him and love him like parents should. His siblings will no longer be able to spend time with him. Many of the relatives and friends will not be able to talk to him. He is someone that the world will not get to know because Miss Diamond murdered him in cold blood. June had hopes and dreams for his adulthood like every other young person. We know people in our history that took more time to flourish life, like Tyler Perry, example, who had a rough childhood and a young adult life. But he succeeded, and he is the first African American to own a major film production studio. One of my favorite memories of June was when he was a young child playing, and we had such great hopes for him because of her careless attitude and her murder. She literally threw him away. The tragedy here is that she snatched away his future at a young age of 32, before he had a time to reach his full potential. June also was my first nephew by blood. As I remember June as a young child running around playing with his siblings and cousins at family cookouts, parties, and family reunions. I remember one holiday particularly when he was a young child. He and his mother and his siblings spent Christmas Eve night at my house. We played games, watched Christmas movies, and had so much fun, Your Honor. Then early Christmas morning, we rose around 5 a.m., sat in our PJs around the Christmas tree, opening gifts and sipping hot chocolate and coffee. When June helped to prepare, and we also had pancakes that June helped to prepare, and this was the first time he had made pancakes from scratch. I remember the look in his young eyes, realizing that he could create something from scratch, and they would taste so delicious. He was so proud, and after that, I called him the Pancake King because he never wanted to use pancakes from a box again. Because of memories like that were so powerful for him, he wanted to spend that time and spread it to his daughter. During the Christmas holiday again, recently before his death, June walked in my house with 2 bags full of toys for his daughter, Gianna, to hide at my house to take to her on Christmas Day. He wanted to hide them in my home to make sure that she would not find them. He was so dedicated and went out his way to ensure that she would experience the Christmas magic. He wanted her to experience the joy and surprise that he experienced as a child. While there, he was laying on the floor watching TV and fell asleep. And my dog kept bothering him, licking him, and trying to get him to play with her. We were laughing because June was so irritated because he could not sleep. Even my dog recognized what a special person June was and wanted to spend time with him. June will never get to continue the experience of being a father, to watch Gianna grow up, go to college, walk Gianna down the aisles, give her away at her wedding, and or be a grandfather. His daughter will never get the time to know her father. As I said, I am a chaplain, a minister, and a Christian, and most importantly, a servant of God. Because of my belief, I know I must forgive her. God emphasizes mercy, removal of sins, and the commandment to forgive others as we have been forgiven. There are many scriptures in the King James Holy Bible that I read and study and believe. And I believe Jesus took on our sins. He died and rose all those who confess their sins. And Jesus also tells us and tells me that in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32, about kindness and forgiveness. So, Yana, I am trying to.
Hey, it's crazy, man, because Granny looked just like my auntie Frida. My auntie Frida was the devil. But no, Granny ain't fucking around. Granny trying to get that life sentence. Granny said, you messed it up for us. Now I can't taste a pancake from scratch. Hey, you better get life in prison, man. Now the judge gonna say he would never be able to cook his grandma pancakes. I'm offering you life in prison.
Forgive her. But I do think she should be punished. I am working on forgiving her so I can be set free of my anger and resentment. But I pray to God that during her time in prison, that this young lady will find God and ask for forgiveness. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the court's time.
It's like you felt every word when she speaks. Next, we hear from the victim's dad. He talked about the conversation he had with the suspect prior to finding his body, how long he waited, what took place during the search, and most importantly, the tough decision he had to make when it came to putting his son to rest.
Ready to join the booming cruise industry? Become an Expedia Cruises franchisee. You'll be
Judge.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. My name is George Cox Sr. I was George's, well, I still his dad, he's just not with us no more. First, I want to just thank the prosecuting office, all the law enforcement, and in particular, Detective Callahan. I mean, he was just a godsend to our family in this tragic event. I share locations with my son, so we always knew where each other was at all times. So I knew his last known location was over on Boswell, where it appeared this terrible murder happened. And I know that my sister, my aunt, and Sonia, George's mom, pretty much summed up a lot of things. I've been in contact with the prosecutor's office, so I understand what the agreement is and what you're bound by in terms of the 14 to 20 years being her sentence. But just the graphicness of this crime, you know, when we first realized George was missing, I reached out to the defendant and spoke with her. She told me, she said, "Dad, I would never do anything to hurt George." She called me Dad, knowing that my son was floating in the river somewhere with his body just decomposing, knowing that he had been hog-tied, wrapped in a sheet, drove an hour and 15 minutes away, and thrown in the water like he was just garbage and trash. May not have been perfect, but who is? But he definitely didn't deserve to die like that. Again, I understand you can only do what you can do. I understand the law. Personally, I think that some of these laws need to be changed because some things that happen need to justifiably be punished. You know, if she stabbed him in a fight and dialed 911 and my son died, we'd be having a different conversation today. But we didn't even have the opportunity to properly bury him because his body was so decomposed. This is what I wound up going to the morgue to see. This is what I had to go see. That's what I had to see. And it's so hurtful and so, I can't even describe it. That's something I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of my life. We had to cremate him because I couldn't put him in the ground looking like that. I couldn't. His daughter asked me, "Dad, Granddad, why did you burn my dad up?" And I'm gonna have to explain that to her one day. I mean, it's been hard on this family. And I'm the head, I'm the leader, so everybody been looking at me for answers. People wanted me to do things that would have probably had me standing here, but I wasn't gonna do that. I trust the sisters, and I'm gonna trust that you do the right thing here with what you can do. I understand that you borrow, but we're gonna trust that you do that for this family. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Let's talk about your son for a second.
Thank you.
This right here is what the experts call a problem. Today I'm lifting.
How old are you, sir?
55.
And you're in good health?
Yeah.
Was your son in good health
He was.
when he passed?
Yes, he was.
And was he about your build?
No, he was a little smaller. He hadn't got the weight on him just yet.
Uh-huh. About how big would you say that he was?
Probably 185. He was 5'6", 185. I think he took his mother height.
How old was he?
32. It just turned 32. He just had a birthday, October the 6th. And I literally spoke to him the last time on the 17th. And he was calling me, asking me questions about a family situation and asking me, was he right in what he did? We had a conversation about that. And I said, okay, well, call me later. And I never knew that would be the last time I would talk to my son. It's just so hurtful. It really is. My firstborn. I watched him come into this world and I had to see him leave out like that. It's been a nightmare. It's nothing but the grace of God that's been holding me and this family together. Because it just was just so unnecessary. You know, leave. You know, if you don't want somebody, and for what I'm understanding, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to leave. So, again,
Do you have a different picture? One of him?
I got in my phone a slew of pictures of him in my phone. I do. I don't have one in here, but you know, and I'm sorry. I really didn't want you to, but I just want you to understand.
I appreciate you showing me what you showed, but I'm sure you concentrate on that picture rather than the one that you showed me.
My office at home is a shrine of pictures of all my children, you know. And I don't want to say this, but in a sense, it gave me comfort because I didn't think I was going to find my son. I didn't think I was going to find him. You know, I really didn't. I thought that I would never see my son again. You know, and I'm going to try to be the best grandfather / father that I can be to his daughter, but it's just so disappointing that, you know, she'll never get to get dropped off at school by her dad again. She'll never get to go to her prom and him give her away for a wedding or anything. You know, it's just so disappointing. It is. Those are just pictures that kind of chronologize his life a little bit.
This would be him on the far right.
No, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's what he was.
It's a few years ago.
Yeah, I'll say.
Is this you as well? All right.
I think that's his uncle.
Okay.
And again, like my sister said, the last time I physically saw him was for her birthday in Michigan, which, by the way, that's where I'm from, Michigan. And I also want to tell you, I traveled here 26 times in those 7 months, trying to get answers for us and for the family and find my son. Just a tragic thing that just was so unnecessary, you know. Again, even after the kill, you pick the phone up and call 911, but to go to the extreme that you went to drive an hour and 15 minutes, you had time to think about all this. And then from what I'm understanding, you enlisted somebody else into this to help you dispose of this body. I mean, how selfish of an act. You know, things happen. You call 911. So
Whereabouts in Michigan?
I live in Farmington Hills, Michigan.
So you came down and around the lake, right?
Every time I come here now, when I pass Sandusky, I have to think about my son.
And you pass over the Huron River.
I do, every time.
All right. And that's what you did for 7 months when you would come here?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Not knowing that my son was riding away right near me.
Now, next we hear from Cleveland Police Detective Kevin, who spoke at the Wednesday sentencing, saying that this was the first time in his 30-year career that he felt compelled to speak in court. With Diamond added, "Your Honor, don't be fooled," he said. "She is well-spoken, polite, intelligent, and presents herself well. What you're looking at, Your Honor, is a wolf in sheep clothing, a master manipulator who lacks any resemblance of a moral compass."
Briefly, if that would be okay, Your Honor.
Yes. Detective? Wherever you'd like.
I can come up here, Your Honor.
Yes, that's fine, sir. Yes.
Can I slide the podium over a little bit?
Yes, you may if you can. Some wires that might come with it, but that'll be all right.
All right.
Yes, that's fine.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, I've been a police officer for nearly 30 years and have been strictly a missing persons detective for the last 15. I unfortunately have had other cases similar to the one that we're here on today. However, this is the very first time that I felt compelled to make a statement during this part of our justice system. I've been working on this case since the beginning of November of 2024 when the missing person report was initially made. Over that time, I've had the opportunity, although obviously at the worst of times, to get to know the family of George Cox Jr., particularly his father. With them, like so many other family members of missing people, the thought of not knowing where your family member is a heavy burden to carry, causing an indescribable amount of stress, anguish, and sadness that one cannot begin to understand unless going through it, including me. That is certainly the case here, and especially for his mother, who talked to George often, nearly every day. I have talked to both Mr. Cox and Ms. Calloway countless times over the past year and a half, and although I do believe they knew we were trying everything we could to find their son, I'm not sure I ever got off the phone with them thinking I did anything to ease their mind or obvious pain. That is and always will be the toughest part of my job. I will tell you this, Your Honor, One thing that I've learned over my many years of doing missing person investigations that end in homicide, there is one major difference between these cases and a homicide case with no missing person aspect. With the homicide investigation, for lack of a better description, there is closure for the family from the onset. They unfortunately know their loved one is deceased and can start the healing process right away, so to speak. With the missing person investigation that concludes in homicide, that is not the case. These families endure an additional time frame of pain and suffering, in this case 7 months, with just not knowing where their loved one is and always holding out hope, as they should, that their family member is at least alive. That's an additional 7 months of stress, sadness, pain, anxiety that the criminal justice system often overlooks, in my opinion. As always, it just didn't need to be this way. It could have been avoided had Diamond Vaden had an ounce of human decency. With Diamond Vaden, Your Honor, don't be fooled. She is well-spoken, polite, intelligent, and presents herself well. What you are looking at, Your Honor, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Over my 30 years, Diamond can lie and manipulate like no one I have ever encountered. She will look you in the eye, knowingly lie, and be very believable all the same. It's a terrible talent she certainly possesses. While conducting this investigation and learning how she communicates and interacts with people before and certainly after her arrest, Diamond will manipulate, use, deceive anybody, including family, to get what she wants. She is the master manipulator. She has no limitations on her manipulation or deception to get what she wants. In short, everything about Diamond Vaden is centered around Diamond Vaden. On my third and final conversation with Diamond, I told her, other than telling me her name, everything she has told me has been, I can say with certainty that Diamond Vaden has zero remorse. She does not have any resemblance of her moral compass. Why she is like this, I cannot say. I can say that it is not because of the way she was raised. By all accounts, her parents are good people, hardworking, ethical, and most importantly, caring. From doing missing person investigations, I've learned many things. But one thing that I've learned without question, that there is a lot of kids that have terrible parents and still manage to be good, productive people despite their parents. However, and equally true, there are a lot of good parents that have terrible children to no fault of their own. That latter is certainly the case here. Diamond gets and deserves full credit for the person she is. This crime was horrific, Your Honor. The attempt of cleaning up the crime scene told the story of the type of person we were dealing with. The blood, Your Honor, was everywhere. Walls, floors, doors, just everywhere. Killing anyone for any reason takes a special kind of person. To knowingly, willingly, and consciously dispose of a human being in the manner that was done in this case, as they say in poker, that is going all in on the self-centered and malicious person you are. In closing, I want to thank the court for this opportunity, as well as to Prosecutor Strang and Prosecutor McNair.
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
What happens when real patients move? Curing hepatitis?
General, for their dedication and hard work in getting justice the Cox family and society deserve. I also want to thank the members of the Cleveland Police Homicide Unit, which are just about all here, as well as the supervisors, along with the Cleveland office of the FBI for their help and support in this investigation. Although I may be the face of this investigation, it certainly was not a one-man job. I have always and will respect the courts and their sentencing decisions in these cases, Your Honor. I respectfully request the court to impose a maximum sentence allowance, as I feel is more than warranted. Should that not be the court's decision, I do respectfully request the court to remember and consider those long 7 months the Cox family had to endure, waiting for their closure, and to add those 7 months to the end of the sentence. Thank you.
Next, fam, you hear from Diamond herself. And it seemed like she was being cross-examined because the state didn't ask for a PSI by the judge. This is what they had to say.
Good morning.
It's very unfortunate that two families are here today. What I do want to say is there have been situations that I've been in that I have walked away from due to violence. I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised in a household with a guy putting their hands on a woman. So there was a lot of times where I had to.
Hey man, hey, look, you Cabbage Patch Kid looking motherfucker. You ain't finna sit here and try to play no victim. You wrapped the man up in sheets, hog tied him, and that motherfucking thing. On everything. You ain't called 911. You ain't called 311. You ain't called no hotline, no 1-800 domestic or shit. Your fat ass thought you was finna get rid of him and move his cousin in. On everything. Give me two per.
Walk away from a situation other than being left from a situation. So I do regret, and I do think about it every day, that I wasn't able to help him, that I wasn't able to call the police because I panicked. I walked away from a situation that was very, 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 it was just a lot. It was a lot for me to deal with, and I truly am very, very sorry for what happened to George. Me and George had an up and down relationship. It was good, it was bad, it was not always perfect, but I am a person that is a loving and caring person. And one thing about me, I'm not a person that's going to hurt you for no reason, or I'm not the type of person that's just going to just bully you or just put you in harm's way. So I do want to say I'm sorry for the family. I have got to know them. They really didn't get to know me, so they just seen one side of a relationship. They didn't really see the side, that I brought. But I do appreciate my family for supporting me. They've been here through this whole process. Mentally, I'm still trying to figure everything out, but it was a reason why God brought me here, to keep me safe, honestly. Because I actually was not safe. I was not safe with him, and I was not safe in the community. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I'm very, very, very sorry. Thank you.
Ms. Victon, your attorney advises the court that your family is not an enabling family, and I've heard from the detective that you were brought up in a good family with good examples. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
They taught you not to lie, I take it, yes? You called Mr. Cox's father Dad? So you did get to know him to some extent, and he got to know you enough for you to feel comfortable with him to call him Dad, yes?
I'm gonna say no, because I really just was in his home, so it was kind of like respectful. Didn't call him his first name, so I just felt like that was best. But we never really had a relationship. It was just kind of just, whatever George wanted me to do, that's what I would do.
He asked you what happened to his son?
He asked me, but it really wasn't.
You lied to him? What he said earlier was true?
No.
Well, did you tell him I would never do anything to your son?
No.
What did you say to him when he asked you where his son was?
I kind of was still way mentally not all the way there.
I didn't ask that. I asked, what did you say to him?
I didn't know.
You said you didn't know. Were there other family members that asked you?
Yeah.
Who would that have been?
Aunt.
And what did you tell her?
No.
You said what to her?
I didn't know
Anyone else?
that I didn't know what happened to George.
Yeah, how many times would you have said that to his family members?
Twice.
Zegrid releases immediately and blocks acid that causes heart.
Did people in your family ask you?
No.
So you said to the court that it was a lot. You said that you were truly very sorry for what happened to George. What happened to George?
George died. So, like my lawyer told me, she didn't want me to make it about me, but I felt that it would be better if I was to.
How did he die? What happened?
He was beat up and he was stabbed.
By?
By me.
Did you do this Google search? Asking if somebody was stabbed in the abdomen, how long it would take them to survive? Was he alive after you had stabbed him in the abdomen? And he was bleeding out? So you had an opportunity to call 911 on his behalf? Detective said that there's blood all over the house. Did he go to different areas of the house while he was bleeding? Was he unable to get to the phone? And why was that?
He was kind of just like in shock, I guess. He kept falling and I was basically trying to stop him from moving so I could help him.
Did he want to leave the house? Did he ask you to call for help?
He just told me to save him, try to save him.
And why didn't you?
Save him?
He's asking, he's bleeding out, there's blood all over the house. This has taken a long period of time. You've Google searched, how long does it take someone to die after being stabbed in the abdomen multiple times?
Just panic. I panicked. Panic.
You would rather have seen him die then than get help? This was your Google search, right? How long does it take someone to die? Yes? How long did it take him to die in your presence?
Well, I'm not sure. It was everything was just happening so fast, Your Honor. I've never been in a situation like that before, so it wasn't. We were fighting. We were fighting to try to save him. I did everything I can to try to save him. I just did not call the police, and I regret that.
How did you move him?
I left the scene, and people that I knew.
This is your statement. It's your allocution. People you knew what?
People I knew, they came over to the house and I just basically just told them that I couldn't be there, so they got rid of him. And they threatened me to not to say anything to the police, or they was gonna basically come find me and my family.
But these are people that you were close enough to.
I wasn't even close to them.
People you felt you could trust to do that job for you, yes?
basically.
Your Honor, we've shared that information with the state.
Well, that's good. I don't have any facts. You didn't ask for a pre-sentence investigation report. I advised you if you were going to do this without a pre-sentence investigation report, that I would have questions at the time of sentencing. And these are logical questions that I think the court should be apprised of. I'd be happy to continue this matter and get a full pre-sentence investigation. And if you wish, you can provide that information to the court even right now, if you have it in documentary form.
I've already shared it with the state of Ohio.
I'm saying me. If you wish to share it, you may. But clearly, this is a sentencing where the court is trying to obtain information. And it doesn't have available to it. So, Ms. Vaden, these people that helped you, who are they?
Just people that I know around that community. And Donald Humphrey.
So a sheet from your residence was used?
Pardon?
A sheet from your residence was used, yes?
Well, it wasn't my residence, it was George's residence.
And where did that come from? Off of the bed?
On the floor, yeah, on the floor.
It was on the floor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then where did the rope come from?
Well, like I said, I left the scene, so I don't know. I just kind of just left the scene and they went to the apartment.
But you knew they were going to use the sheet?
I didn't know what they were going to do. I just knew that I had a mess and I panicked and left.
And then you cleaned up afterwards?
No, I didn't clean. I never went back.
Hey, people, my people out there. Hey, don't let no bitch call you over there to clean up no mess, man. Now she gotta explain who she motherfucking had cleaned up the mess. She ain't even moved the motherfucker. Now some more motherfuckers finna go to jail for playing the moving company to help her ass out. It's easy to get in some shit and hard to get out, man. Smash that like button.
I hear that you were questioned by the detective, yes?
Yes.
And during that questioning, did you confess to stabbing? At that time, did you lie to the police as well? Yes? Okay, I see you shaking your head. And about how long was that after this took place?
I didn't talk to the police again.
What, you were interviewed by the police, yes? Do you remember when that was?
That was, I'm not sure the actual date, but after that interview, I didn't talk to the detectives anymore.
What was the date that you stabbed to death Mr. Cox?
I want to say the 18th of October.
Do we have a date of the statement, Mr. Strang?
It's October 19th, 2024, Your Honor.
All right. And in that statement, you advised the detective that you weren't present. You don't know what happened. Did the gentleman that you mentioned tell you where they had put the body?
No, once I left, no.
And did you ever speak to them again?
No.
How did you know you could trust them to do this?
I didn't know I could trust them. I just knew that they would come, maybe, if I didn't tell on them.
How long were you dating Mr. Cox?
On and off about 4 years.
You mentioned that was his residence, so you didn't reside there with him? But you met his daughter
Yeah, I met his daughter.
frequently?
No.
Like a number of times? Or no? All right. You had your own place that you could stay, yes? So you weren't trapped in like a residence situation with him where you couldn't leave and go to your own place, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This situation is very traumatizing for me. But I'm still remorseful and I still regret the day that it happened. I think about it every day, and mentally, I'll never forget.
All right. Thank you very much.
Tried to make this video less than an hour and give you guys the best updates in the process. Now, Diamond was initially charged with murder, but changed her plea as part of an agreement with prosecutors. The judge sentenced her in lines with the agreement, sending her to prison for a minimum of 19.7 years and a maximum of 25.2 years. For all that, some say she still got away. Well, this was the story of a man who lost his life after an alleged argument with his girlfriend, only to be stabbed, body dumped in the river, and wait 7 months before his body has been discovered. And even during sentencing, because it wasn't a trial, seemed like more information came out than even the interrogation. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Rest in peace to the victim.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. These crimes don't fit, man. We seen the other three people, they killed the motherfucker over 3.5, over 7 grams of weed, I mean. $60 and 7 grams of weed. They got 15 years, man. 8 years. They done killed the motherfucker, man. That's why motherfuckers just around this bitch killing people too. They see other motherfuckers getting off and how they ain't solving it, so let's go ahead and kill somebody. They ain't solving it anyway. That shit crazy though, man. I think it should be up to the family, man. The sentence. Like not just no motherfucking you telling the motherfucker she just threw them in the river, had somebody else time, hog time. Like, nah, that ain't no 20 years, man. Y'all be safe around the world, man. I see the weather is hitting DC and all that shit. I think New York. I don't know if New York got here, but I know DC. Check on Chicago news.
We're following breaking news in Chicago's Pullman neighborhood. An on-duty Chicago police sergeant shot while driving their car. Police say this happened around 11 last night on Corliss near 112th. The sergeant driving in a marked police car when they were hit in the leg by a bullet. They drove themselves to the hospital, expected to be okay. Police say they have someone in custody. A weapon was recovered.
They say they trying to figure out quick when it's one of their own. Put her in the room with the family and lock the doors. Yeah, man. Like certain situations, bro. I just think like the family should have the last decision, man. Especially if they ain't no gang members, they're a civilian family, like you just took their kid. No matter what they do, man. I mean, that'll stop some violence because you knowing that you finna have to see what the family want to do with you. Cause everybody be saying free him and free him. Man, them family members ain't trying to see no motherfucker out. They want you to get the harsh punishment for killing their relative. Only the gang members say free somebody and don't send nobody shit. Them know that's the only crowd that's gonna ever say that shit. Free bro, I don't want to see nobody in jail. Well, go and bond them out there, motherfucker. Why you ain't put no money up for a lawyer then? If you talking about some, you don't want to see nobody in jail or free him. Go put some money up there, motherfucker. Get him out. Help him get out. If you really that's what in your motherfucking beliefs. Cause everybody be talking that shit, man. They be talking that shit. I don't want to see nobody in jail. Free my ops. Go and help him get out there. Write a motherfucking grievance saying that he ain't shoot your homie. Do something more than just say free him. A life for a life makes sense for sure. It does. Philly in the building. Shout out Philly. Shout out Philly.
Reba here, back to tell you about Realtor.com. With over 500,000 new listings monthly, you can find your dream home.
Police say the 26-year-old male was shot multiple times, including in the head. Out here at the scene on North Darien Street, there are over 15 spent shell casings on the ground. Police say they are from 2 different weapons. Police say this all happened around 6:15. The victim was visiting family on this block, and police say the suspects, 2 men, were watching the victim and ambushed him as he arrived here on scene. Police say the victim attempted to run, but the shooters chased him down, ultimately killing him. Investigators say the 2 suspects then drove off. Their car, a black Honda, was found on fire about 10 minutes away from here with a weapon inside of it.
That vehicle was set ablaze by what are described as 2 black males that were running from that vehicle. We believe that was the vehicle that was used in this shooting. A rifle was found inside that vehicle after the fire department doused the flames, and we were able to investigate further with respect to the contents of that car. So that we believe is connected.
Police say they are still looking for a second weapon that was used, a handgun. As of right now, there is nobody in custody. They are still working to determine the motive. In North Philly, Kelsey Kirshner, NBC 10 News.
Hey, Philly. What the fuck is that called? An alley or something? Hey, who on here from Philly, man? What's up with y'all business, man? See that motherfucker dangerous, man. It look like we call that an alley. You got motherfuckers parking their cars in the alley and shit. Like that's dangerous, man. That's like a strip. That ain't even no alley. That's a street. But we call that an alley. That'll be an alley in Chicago. Yeah, he had to do something wrong. That's why I say, man. Like Chicago is dangerous, man, but everywhere else dangerous, man. I just want all the kids to live, man. The kids and the women and the old motherfuckers, man. They deserve, and the civilians. They pay their way in life, man. They pay their way. They work. They turn over the economy with their jobs and working and shit. They pay their taxes. They deserve to live, man. They don't deserve to just die because you mad at the motherfuckers. You can't get no job or don't want to work. Yeah, I see. I see it's one way in and one. I see that shit. That motherfucker alley look dangerous down there. Like in Chicago, if we look down there, we'll be like, we ain't finna go down there. It look like an ambush. It look like a nigga could jump out somewhere in between that alley. Yeah, that's Tetris, man. That's definitely Tetris.
Grand Canyon University offered nearly $161 million in institutional scholarships to online students in 2024, in addition to federal grants and aid.
Hey man, whatever town that guy in, man, that PDF the grandma, man, who's 94 years old. That town needs to handle that business, man. A guard, a nurse, somebody needs to stick it to that guy, man. Ain't nowhere in the hell we should be waiting on him to go to court on some real shit, bro. He took some cookies from grandma, man. He gotta go. He gotta go, man. They let him out after he did the first time to a motherfucker. Like, that's crazy, bro. I told you, them motherfuckers got the best privileges on earth, man. They doing shit and still don't get no time. What is shit at? What WBRZ? What news is that? Slime.
A father staring down death through the barrel of a gun in a
Shit. Fuck.
Anybody that enters my life, and you're my family.
43-year-old Fernando Noyola speaking with us through Zoom from the hospital after police say he was shot in the stomach last Wednesday afternoon on Taylor Avenue. Noyola identified the gunman as his sister-in-law's ex-boyfriend, who he says became aggressive while picking up his 3-year-old daughter. She was in the car when Fernando
If you would change your kids, man, start trading them off at the police station. You might still get shot there. You gotta have the police out there. Motherfuckers be bitter. That's crazy, man. Brother almost lost his life because his sister, man. You say swipe. I was riding down Madison Avenue, seeing 30 niggas. Oh yeah, man, them niggas be like roaches at Battle White Castles in the summertime on Madison. Madison be lit. The motherfuckers out west. Now see the difference between out south standing around and out west standing around. If you see them out west standing around 30 deep, every motherfucker got a pack and they getting some money, you know, and they G'd up while they out there. Out south, they standing around, they looking to rob somebody. They waiting on somebody to walk past they block that they know ain't from over there to run his pockets. That's why they stand on 63rd. All the corners of 63rd. The main blocks that they standing on. They waiting on somebody to run past, walk past, so they can rob them for their iPhone. You know, that's the difference between out west and out south. The big difference. Them boys getting money out there. They might be shooting and killing, but they getting them some money. They always been the money out west. Out south got money too, but the niggas who got the money out south is all the old niggas. All the old motherfuckers who been had money. Ain't no new niggas. They ain't passed no torch now. Superhero that cost the kidney. Yeah, I was got that bread, man. They used to be on money though, like straight money, man. When I was in high school, like I was on money, man. Now that drill rap shit came, everybody a killer now. Everybody got to prove that they ain't no goofy or no bitch. And that's the
Whether you're a
problem.
professional
And that's the
contractor,
problem with all the cities now. If a motherfucker check you like, hey man, don't put your hands on my sisters, and you right there with your homie with a gun, you gotta kill him now, cause he didn't mark you in front of your homies. When really he was just telling you, hey bro, man, this is my little sister. I don't want you to put your hands on. You know, he feel like you marked him out to kill you. And then don't have no sister like Jada. Shit, she still gonna be with him after your brother dead. Oh, somebody said something about a St. Louis rapper. Okay. Yeah, drill rap changed the whole world. It's fucked up everywhere, man. Man, wasn't no niggas in no other states talking about no dead people, man. Wasn't nobody playing with the dead or none of that shit, bro. Wasn't nobody playing with the dead. Wasn't nobody doing that shit. You know, some cities don't even got no motherfucking gangs. They got like just blocks or they crews or whatever. Yeah, drill fucked up everything, man. It fucked up everything. Cause it just hit every city, every country, everywhere, man. You got motherfuckers in London think they Chief Keef. Brother of Michigan synagogue, the tax suspect was hospitalized. Yeah, I keep telling y'all too, man. Keep y'all eyes open, bro. Just cause y'all see that war going on overseas, don't think you can't touch over here, man. They got sales over here already, man. All you motherfuckers who still clubbing and think y'all gotta leave y'all family to go and see another bud in the club. Hey, watch out, man. I'm telling you. Iran ain't gonna play, bro. I'm telling you, they plotting on something. I don't know what they plotting on, but I know they plotting to strike, bro. We done fucked up their whole little country, man. All they ships, all that. They finna get back. And it's gonna be us who getting tagged, man. So if you ain't gotta go downtown in your city, you ain't gotta do none of that. I advise you to chill. Go to work and come home. Try not to get on no trains or none of that shit, cause it's coming. It's coming. They gonna surprise the fuck out of you, America. I ain't gonna even lie. He say real talk. I'm from K-Town. We don't want nothing but money. Hell yeah, they want nothing but money out west. When I was a kid, that's what separated out west, man. Like, well, when I was grown, because when I was a kid, out west had money and the projects was up, so it was money everywhere out south. But when I got grown, when I was 15, 16, the projects was gone when I was 15. Only projects was up was the Wells and the Ickies. The Wells, Ickies, and the Dearborns. Them the only projects that was still up. The extensions was up, I mean, not the Wells, the extensions. The what's the name? Everything else was gone. State was gone, everything was gone when I was 16. By the time I was 16, the projects was gone. It was only them 3, 4 projects left. So all the money shifted to 290. Said, bro, you been watching too much propaganda. I ain't watching no propaganda, man. I'm being real, bro. I don't listen to no TVs. I spit facts, bro. They gonna shoot up a club, but they gonna do something wild, bro. They gonna do a mass shooting, bro. That ain't no motherfucking Israel doing that shit, man. Them cells that's already over here, man. I went to high school, man. I told you, man. The Department of Justice came to our high school, bro, and took the brothers and sisters out of our school, bro. So they parents was plotting on Wrigleyville and downtown, taking pictures of the buildings and shit, man. I don't go off no propaganda, bro. Your beliefs is your beliefs. You can have your motherfucking beliefs, but you ain't gonna tell me what I think is wrong either. And I see it every day. Like for instance, I said, hey, watch out for the people when you hear motherfuckers you clubbing and hear Allah Akbar and all that shit. Hey, it's gonna be a shooting, right? I said that, right? And then what happened? What happened the next day? A black dude, an African, who had motherfucking some ties. What did he had on a Muslim shirt? He screamed Allah Akbar before he shot up the bar in Texas, man. Like this shit proven, bro. I seen it over the years. I seen it over the years, man. Yo, them your beliefs with Israel and shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about people being aware over here. I ain't got shit to do with over there where you at. I'm talking about people over here. Cause we gonna feel it over here. They gonna attack. I don't give a fuck about no Israel, bro. I don't give no fuck about none of that, bro. I'm talking about we getting attacked and we ain't got shit to do with it over here. It's gonna come. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Hey man, hey Dro, man. Hey Dro, man. See, now you sound like you with some propaganda shit. You act like we ain't saying this shit, man. Like we saying this shit just like you saying it, man. Y'all just got beliefs of, you know what I'm talking about, or whatever. Hey, look, like I told you, we don't got shit to do with Trump. We over here. That's just like if you was still over here. If you was still over here, you probably wouldn't even give a fuck what was going on, bro. Like, just keep it real, man. Don't be like that, Dro, man. Don't be like that, brother. It's real over here, man. It's terrorist cells that live in America, bro. That all them people ain't no motherfucking Israel. I don't trust Israel either, nigga. But I'm gonna keep my guards up for them the other motherfuckers too. I don't know Israel. I don't know none of them motherfuckers. Iran or none of them motherfuckers. So I'm watching all of y'all ass, nigga. The long story short, motherfucker. I'm telling people to be careful when you talking about some propaganda. They just shot up a synagogue. A dude just shot up a motherfucking Domino University. This ain't propaganda, bro. This shit happening in real life. He could have killed more people if they ain't attack him. This shit, the propaganda ain't got shit to do with that. On everything, this shit in real time. A black dude just screamed Allah Akbar and shot motherfuckers in the college. But you say that he ain't no real Muslim. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I'm just here to warn the people, brother, to be a key high their head on the swivel, brother. It sounds like you don't want me to tell the people to be safe, brother. That's scary, Dro. You don't want me to tell the people to be safe, brother? Like, that's all I'm telling them. Fuck propaganda. Keep your head on the swivel. That's my job, brother. Y'all got something going on with Trump, bro. I ain't got shit to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with Trump now, man. I know we watch what Trump them doing, and we see it. We don't got shit to do with it. If I could call the Ayatollah and tell him, hey, look, this Trench is news. We ain't got nothing to do with none of them motherfuckers. Don't strike here. I will. But hey, look, it's like this, Dro, right? Hey, Dro, hey, look, it's like this, Dro, right? If I go over there to Iran right now, would they not fuck with me? Or would they tap me up and hold me hostage? Just be real with yourself. If I go to Iran right now, can I just chill and smoke my blunt? Or is they gonna say, here's America? That's what I'm saying, bro. But I ain't got shit to do with it. I ain't in no military. You just gotta think about it, brother. You want some personal shit. You got some personal shit with America going on, man. You got some personal shit with America going on. This shit ain't personal with me. I know I can't go over there and chill with the Iranis without me getting fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't gonna go over there. Man, I ain't gonna be good, Dro. You bullshit, Dro. You bullshit, man. If I go over there right now, they gonna put my ass on a rotisserie wheel, goddammit, and tell Trump to come. You got 5 hours to come and get him before we motherfucking eat his soul. Goddammit, they ain't gonna let me chill over there. Yeah, we living in scary times, man. But Dro, my boy, though. I could talk to Dro. I just want y'all to know Dro is my boy. Dro, I call Dro and talk to him about advice. Dro is from overseas too. Y'all, I just want y'all to know. He from over here though, but you know, Dro and them got personal views against them. Like they ops. So I really can't tell Dro how to feel because I know deep down inside that them is Dro ops. You hear me? It's just like we was on the streets and them was Dro ops. I can't say nothing to Dro. Them is ops. I love Dro. But I don't want to get into it with Dro because I don't know these people. I don't know Donald Trump in real life. I never seen him. Man, I seen Obama 2 times, man. One riding down King Drive and one when they came, him and his wife went in O Block and they shut the motherfucker down. We couldn't even talk to them. Like, I only seen them twice, bro. He ain't say what's up to us or shit. He talked to other motherfuckers who ain't even in the community doing no bad. You hear me? I was looking at Obama when he came out, like by O Block, like, hey, bro, you in the wrong spot. You need to be hopping out on 63rd to talk to a motherfucker. Fuck you coming to the church for? This where everybody dying at down here, you know? But yeah, I love you, Dro, though, man. You my boy, though. You know how I feel about it, man. I just want everybody to be safe, bro. I ain't got nothing against Iran, Iraq, or none of them, man. I just want everybody to be safe, man. I know people, you know, the get back is real. So it ain't like you gonna separate these people from this people. You finna hit everybody. It's just like a drive-by, man. So I just take it for what it is. But yeah, I just want everybody to be safe, man. Just keep your head on the swivel. And just pay attention to your surroundings. And if you feel like some shit off, get the fuck on, man. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. All right, let me go. Wisconsin most wanted. She too motherfucking old to be a
TurboTax locations are now open in
Shout
your
out to
neighborhood.
shout out to Milwaukee,
So,
man.
hand
Y'all
off your
been going
taxes
through
to an
some shit
expert
up there.
today. Now, local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
A Milwaukee woman charged in a drug ring is on the run tonight. Investigators say she was part of a conspiracy dealing large amounts of cocaine and marijuana.
Fox 6's Ashley Sears explains the woman has ties out of state, but is believed to be right back here in Milwaukee.
It's never a good idea to leave law enforcement out in the cold.
Better for her to just do the right thing up front than for us to come and take care of it ourselves.
For 4 years, federal authorities had been investigating a drug ring in Milwaukee. In 2024, Angela Willis was federally charged with a group of others, accused of pushing snow of a different kind.
The DEA did the full investigation and they all deemed these people to be together possessing and distributing fairly large amounts of cocaine and marijuana.
U.S. Marshals say rather than cooperating with the investigation, the 49-year-old Milwaukee woman skipped town with her ex-husband. He was picked up out of state in late 2025.
The Marshal Service located her ex-husband in Ohio, and he was arrested on this same indictment, and Miss Willis has still not been heard from.
Willis has ties to the Buckeye State and Texas, but investigators think she's now back in Milwaukee.
Hey man, Auntie chilling, man. Auntie going all the way to the grave, man. Auntie ain't finna get caught, man. All Auntie gotta do is stay in the crib, man. Don't sell no more drugs, Auntie. Don't try to serve nobody. They gonna get your ass up. Don't serve nobody, Auntie. Just fall back. Just fall back, Auntie. What Auntie is? She mad. Oh, they say she is. Hold on. She was born in 70, look like 74 or some shit. Yeah, Auntie escaped, the great escape. Yeah, Auntie selling drugs and shit. She better not serve nobody else. They gonna tell on her ass. Tell you, motherfucker gonna be dope sick. They gonna see on YouTube, and she gonna be through. And that indictment don't go away, man. That's what's crazy about running on the run. You think because you on the run that your time gonna get cut or something like that? Nah, bruh. They gonna send your ass to a higher level in the feds and everything because you done already. It's like you done escaped the feds. Man, you telling me they jumping on bus drivers and shit? Yeah, niggas' life is backwards, man. $50 ready to respond to 10-year citizens and papoose. Man, that shit done, bro. Yeah, Auntie in Canada, man. Auntie did the race. Auntie definitely took care of the whole family. She looked like she brought everybody clothes and everything. She looked like she was standing on business. See, I don't be liking everybody in jail, bro. Like, I don't be rooting for everybody to go to jail. Auntie trying to sell a little shit and, you know, look like she been hustling since the old days, goddamn. You see her with a Adidas outfit on. Auntie was getting it, riding around and she getting it. Auntie better not serve nobody else though. You know, that's an addiction, man. Once you've been selling drugs, the feds could be looking for you. You gonna find a way to get some drugs and sell them motherfuckers. Out your house too. You gonna start off, I ain't serving everybody. I'm just gonna serve a couple people. Then the money gonna be coming in. You gonna start serving every motherfucker. Before you know it, the feds gonna hire you. Let's go to all urban. Let's see what they talking about. That 50 Cent shit, man, I'ma tell y'all, bro. 50 Cent, T.I., and all that shit that they doing is lame, bro. That's lame as hell, bro. You got two rich motherfuckers chasing each other on some lame shit.
Definitely wouldn't score that in unanimous decision. I give it 4-2. Shout out to Chibu. Shout out to Bramers. Shout out to Aiden. We can say what we want now, chat, but we're just gonna go back and watch the punch ratio. I'll definitely.
Hey, y'all. Hey, can y'all get in the comments, man? It's 443 people on here. Smash that like button, first of all, man. If you ain't gonna hit the like button, man, just send Nene a cash app. Just say fuck it. And Trenches News, he do his job. We're gonna send him a cash app. If you ain't gonna smash the like button, send Nene a cash app. Hey, look, though, I need y'all to get in the comments and be real, man. Be real with this shit. Did Blueface lose, man? Yes or no? That's all I need. I want to see the real people on here from the trolls. Did Blueface lose the fight? That's what I want to know, man. Because it's a female in my inbox, bro, and she talking about some swipe. I don't know what boxing match you watched. Blueface won. Like, what? He won. I'm like, you got to be out your fucking mind, bro. Like, the man got beat up by Big Steel. All right, okay, hood fella. This what I'm thinking, hood fella. I gave him the benefit of that about that too. I say Blueface looked like he didn't even want to fight. He was playing around, bro. Like he wanted a free bag. I don't even think he planned on getting hit. His mom and dad say they want a rematch. Oh yeah, he gonna need a rematch because Big Steel embarrassed him. I wish I could play it, bro. I swear to God, I wish I could play that shit. But they be striking pages with the fights and shit. But I'm telling y'all, man, Blueface embarrassed. Man, I felt embarrassed for him. But then I'm like, I know how Aiden Ross is. Aiden Ross will tell Blueface to lose, and they'll give him $100,000. So Blueface, what you gonna take? $20,000, $30,000, or you gonna take that 100? And then you can pay your bills and trick out whatever he do. I'm gonna take that 100. You say you would think he'll lose to Adam. I ain't gonna go that far. I think anybody could punch Adam up. I think anybody in the drill, anybody could just punch. You just punch Adam one good time and he gonna shut up. Adam just always talking, man. That's all he do is talking. If somebody would have been smack Adam up, he wouldn't be talking like he do.
Oh, hell. Man. Yeah, I didn't see no. That 4-2 sounds good to me. Right. I saw 4-2.
You're the champion of this brand shit.
Hey, they talking about 4-2. What do they mean by 4-2? What they mean? Dude won 4 rounds and Blueface won 2? Man, Blueface ass ain't win 1 round, bro. Dude put it on him, bro.
Hi, y'all. This whole situation is definitely getting out of hand.
I wish I could play that shit.
Nah, he's not backing off at all.
That she messed with Maserati Buzz, so she must be caught some backlash from Papoose when I posted. So I'm all in the comments, leaving my comment and being nosy. And 50 Cent, right? No, you just got off the phone with him. Don't play with me.
Yeah, they on some kid shit.
Don't do this because of my job.
Hey, I gotta see. He can't get TKO. Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. Yeah, I
Ready
know
to
Blueface can fight though. I seen Blueface fight like 4 fights. I seen him with Ryan Garcia.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
That Ryan Garcia told him.
Sam Lehman Superstore, how can I help you?
Sam Lehman Superstore.
Sam
I never
Lehman.
thought of you that way, but it's true.
And after decades of don't do this because of my jaw just got Blue, you got the shit beat out you. Hey, Me and Blueface both got our tooth pulled. Hey man, that shit ain't cool, Blue. Your head all right? Shit. Look, man, I went to the dentist and got my wisdom tooth pulled, and Shy Blue knocked your shit out. So we both ain't got no wisdom. It's just both our wisdom teeth are gone. I seen your shit fly once I hit you with a right hook. I'm cool, man. Hey, look, Whack, Blueface, don't call me no more. The fight over with. I wasn't gonna do this because my jaw and shit. I just came from the dentist. My shit swollen. Blueface face is Blueface. This shit is over. I don't fight losers, man. This losing shit gotta stop for me. I'm not a loser. It's 2026. No more losing, so I don't fight losers. My only winners in 2026. So hey, Chai Blue, if you want to fight me, I'll fight you next. Nah, I'm bullshit. Nah, after what you did to that man, I'm cool. I was looking at the screen like, which one of these just got out of jail? I thought Blueface.
Hey, he said he was looking at the screen talking about which one of these motherfuckers just got out of jail. Yeah, Blueface embarrassed himself with that shit. I just don't think he wanted to fight. I think he wanted some free money from Aiden Ross now. Or Aiden Ross and them told him to lose. If he lose, they gonna get some money. Aiden Ross and them probably put a bag on dude, the fat dude. I guarantee they found a way to somebody. Hey, put $200,000 on fat dude, 300,000. You hear me? Everybody going for Blueface, bro. Everybody gonna go for Blueface. Ain't nobody gonna put no money on dude. So if everybody put the bag on big dude, right? Some people put the bag on big dude, but everybody flood big Blueface. The 3-4 people who went with Big Steel, they just checked a bag. What benefits? Please explain. What you mean, what benefits? I just told you. Brother. If Aiden Ross and them tell you, hey, look, instead of 30,000, we'll give you 200,000 to lose. We'll give you $100,000 to lose. Blueface gonna lose. You gonna want that $100,000. Some people go off their credit. Blueface don't give a fuck about no credit or no fighting, no losing in no fucking ring. That's just like Mike Tyson. That's just like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson lost on purpose, bro. If you don't believe that, then I don't know what to tell you. But Mike Tyson lost on purpose. That shit was planned. And Mike Tyson probably got an extra 10 million, 20 million to do that shit. You telling me Mike Tyson couldn't punch the dude not once? But we see Mike Tyson in the streets and in the gym punching a bag like, you know what I'm talking about, knocking the bag out like, fuck off.
This was the one that just did 20 years. And the time Blue looked like he did 30 just ain't. Hey man, but look, I know I gotta watch my back after this. So hey, you know, Whack, Blueface, don't do nothing to me before I call Shabu. Hey, they was waiting for me to do this shit. And Blueface got the blues knocked out this. Got the rhythm and blues knocked out his head. Got out of jail thinking he was penitentiary strong, big buff nigga. Yeah, man, I'm big now. You know I just did 20 years in a joint, right? Talking like that, yeah, you know I'm a German Shepherd mixed with a Rottweiler. I'm a pit bull. Then this came in the room with the comb through box S-curl, like the comb through his head was just ringing and shit. I said, what the f going on? Really was doing the blues. Hey, it's the hair.
One Friday in Tullamore, Ireland.
Isabel?
She's missing.
Honey, what's saying Isabel?
Isabel!
Hi, Isabel.
They got me feeling like I'm academic.
We better see though.
He looks a lot. Looking a little agile. I don't know. I don't like that.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go, Chibu.
Yeah.
Schoolyard. He lost hella weight.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lee.
My soul gotta look like the.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He looks comfortable.
Let's go.
Blue's gonna get tired next
Body again.
The hell you think did this?
Oh my God. Come on. He's outclassing him already. Come on. Come on. The body, the jab, the weaving, head movement. Remember, even if this go to the cards, I got Blue up the first round already. He's putting in work. He's putting in work. The jabs is happening. He's emoting on him. Oh, nah. Stay in the game, though, Blue. Stay in the game. Lock in. Lock in. I got 20 bands on you. Lock in, my boy. Lock in.
Hey, y'all, see, that's how I know. Hey, that's how I know that shit was rigged. Academics talking about he got 20K on them. Just imagine if all of them put that shit on Blueface and he lose. Whoever put the money on Big Dude gonna score. And they score. I lost $100, man. I'm pissed. I lost $100, bro. Thinking Blueface was gonna win. And if I don't get my motherfucking money through any app from Aiden Ross in the next 24 hours, you're gonna have 2 RICO cases. One him and Drake got already, and another civil lawsuit RICO from rigging this game, this fight.
He's talking shit, everything. Yo, this is where Chibu about to fuck up. He been calm. He starting to get, yeah. Everybody said that's his problem. He get too emotional. There we go. Act, does he act? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Chibu stays calm. He's gonna fight.
Yeah. Also, here's what I think is good. I think Blueface is feeling out what his power might be to know where he could work at. Because right now his left hand don't got much power. That's not a knockdown. That's not a knockdown. That's a push. That's a push.
That was crazy though.
That's not.
Hey, I just want to say, by the way, I looked at that video clip 3 times. Yeah. I gotta move the cheerleader. That's why I gotta move that shit. Cause they on some weird shit, bro. Like for real, man. Like they all up in the girl in the back in her asshole, man. Like that's crazy. The cameraman gonna get sued, though. Watch. I guarantee Aiden Ross and them gonna get sued by that white girl. And yeah, I looked at that clip though, and Blueface didn't get pushed out the ring, man. He got knocked out. He got hit out the ring. 130K to Soldier Boy baby mama. Damn, I forgot he owed Soldier Boy baby mama that money. That's why he ain't want to fight. He knew that money was going to Soldier Boy baby mama. That cameraman wild, bro. He wild than a motherfucker.
That was cool.
Oh, he's tired. They call that a push. They call that a push. Chibu! Let's go, Chibu. Come on.
The dirty fighter.
He's a dirty fighter?
He's a dirty fighter.
No, he's not.
He is. He reminds me of Marvin Hagler.
Yo, all right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Smash that like button for me, y'all. Smash that like button. Hold on. Trap God, Trap God. Shout out Street Code, man. Shout out Street Code.
They're trying to get in each other's head. Now they're both mad. Yeah, I know. And this is a different game. Oh shit! It's gotta be good.
It's
one thing.
Yeah, Shibu playing dirty, act.
One thing, I'll be honest. Blueface is he's not connecting with the left. Oh, okay. He's not connecting with the left when Chibu was pushing up. Make him respect your crippin'.
He respecting his crippin', act. He respecting his crippin', act.
All right, 10 seconds. Come on.
His crippin',
10 seconds. You got him on the ropes. 10 seconds. I'm wondering about Blue's power. I don't know about Blue's power. I'm gonna keep it a beat.
Yeah, you're not looking as powerful as I thought. I ain't gonna
I'm gonna be honest with you. He's piecing him up, but I'm not seeing a power hit where I'm like he's gonna knock him out.
Hey, you don't gotta knock him out. He's up 2-0 to nothing, nigga.
Nah, that was 1-1. Definitely
1-1.
Yeah, I see what y'all saying. I can't listen to them goofy motherfuckers either. I'm steady hearing the dude goof ass. I think that's the same goofy motherfucker who I checked too on academics. That's the same motherfucker who I checked. His ass try to come with some bullshit. Nigga from the suburbs trying to tell me about my losses. Yeah, but Blueface lost that one, man. He got a couple punches in, but Big Steel fucked him up, man. Yeah, I know T Slick. I knew Lil Thomas before a lot of motherfuckers on this internet. Doo-Wop, Capo, they big brother Rio. I know all them, man. Slick is they uncle. Slick is Doo-Wop them uncle. Capo and Doo-Wop, Slick they uncle. Yeah, it's homie AJ.
Sacred releases immediate.
I had to go on him. I had to go in on him.
DJ, you go crazy.
You must be crazy if you think I'm gonna play your shit on my channel, nigga.
I don't do this because my jaw just got.
We don't fuck with him. Nigga try to throw an alley hoop to the IRS and then try to say, oh, I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean it like that. But he making all the millions off this shit, but I ain't mean it like that. So, homie, don't play that shit. And I help make motherfuckers channels too. By the way, a lot of channels. That was my boy too, man. Well, he wasn't my boy. That was he was cool though. He was cool, man. But when a nigga get thirsty, man, and down, they gotta do whatever to bring their shit back up, even if they try to use somebody who help them. I'm kicking the motherfucker wise. They down for now. You down though, you get stay down, nigga. Fuck your channel. White neighbor from hell gets riddled with bullets. Nope, we ain't watching that. You say talk about money, Duke. What I'm gonna talk about money? What about money, Duke? He gone, bro. What you want to know about him? He gone. It's over. Whoever get found for his murder going federal. What else you want me to say? Whoever get caught for his killing going federal. Shit, he took some shit from a motherfucker, man. I don't know what to say about him. I love Duke, man, so I don't really like talking about him, man. Like ain't nothing. What? When he was a kid, he was a good dude. He wasn't always King Kong. If that's what you want to know, he wasn't always King Kong. He just became King Kong, goddamn it, in 2017, 18. When I before I went to jail, he was Lil Duke. When I came home, he was King Kong. It was a lot of them. They name changed. It was a lot of people name changed when I came home. They name was Lil something, and now they name 223 with a 50-shot clip strapped on to the vest. You know, everybody got a name. I learned that shit though when I was in Stateville. Niggas was coming through jail, and niggas like, "Where you from, shorty?" "I'm from the low end, shorty." "What?" "On 29th and State, shorty." "What they call you?" 9mm with 2 straps on the call, a 30 clip with a 50-round magazine, goddamn it. Oh, that thing. Niggas just be making up shit, man. They be making up the longest names, the stupidest names, and then when you go in front of a judge, yeah, he said his name was 223 assault rifle, and now he got killed somebody with an assault rifle. Like that's just a bad name. Just like Master P brother. Master P brother name C Murder. And he in jail for a murder. You think you really finna get out? Your name C Murder, dog. I would have been in that bitch like, nah, fuck that. I would have changed my name because they be going off names, bro. Them names will end up hurting you in the end, bro. Your name, slime them out. You think they finna let you out of jail? What does slime them out mean? That means to backdoor your friend, your homie, your cousin, anybody. You wasn't to slime them out. And they saying that you set up somebody. You know, like your name shouldn't be slimed out, period. At least give yourself a chance to, be free. Y'all need to start giving y'all stuff a chance, bro. I was thinking to myself, damn, he really about to play this video and risk getting struck. Oh yeah. What's the name of them? They be striking pages and shit, man. All them big platforms, Castanet, Act Speed, all them, they striking pages, bro. It's just business though, I guess. You know? I play Act Speed, the old block shit, and they struck my page. So I try not to fuck around with them. But they play my shit all day. And I don't do nothing, bro. I don't be into that shit, bro. That goofy shit. But if I gotta get into it, I will. When I get bored, I will. A lot of people lose their page once I get bored on YouTube, but you know, I'm at the top, man. So I really ain't got no. I really ain't into, striking. But I got some people in mind. I got 3 blogs in mind that they shit gonna be took, stripped. They gonna be crying. Ain't no money for the kids. Ain't no more Christmas or none of that shit. Thanks to Trenches News. You gonna blame me then, motherfucker. Thanks to Trenches News, why you ain't got no Christmas, nigga. Why your kids ain't got no birthday. Why you gotta move out that trailer to back with your mama. You gonna find out. You gonna find out. You gotta put a fair use in the title. No, fair use ain't it, man. I'm telling you, hey, fair use ain't it. I'm going to the federal court. You gotta go to federal court with their ass. You can't play, you gotta skip around, you gotta skip around and all that shit. Fair use to them mean, just like that create music. Create music. They striking pages, bro. Like, don't put no rappers on y'all pages. Don't do none of that shit. Don't let no rapper convince you to put his song on your page on some real shit, unless you own the beat or something. Don't put that shit on your page, man. The rappers don't own none. They gonna hire you to put your shit on there just so they can get a subscriber or 2, and then your shit gonna get struck. Create music, getting these niggas $50 in a dream, and they striking the pages, taking all the money for them. Yeah, don't put none of that shit on your stream. You do YouTube, no music. Fuck that music. If a motherfucker asks you to put it on their stream, tell them to put it on theirs. They gonna ask you to put it on theirs because they ain't gonna put it on theirs because they know it's gonna get struck. So they rather you get a strike. I had some motherfuckers do that for before. Motherfucker asked me to put up a video or something, and I thought about it like, nah, I ain't putting that shit up. I ain't running that. Oh, damn thing, shit getting struck. Certain things on YouTube, your shit took. Ain't no warnings or none of that. I remember FYBJ Main, he had a 7-day notice. And I tried to tell him how to fight the motherfucker, but he was too much in a rush to fight the thing, and he ended up losing his page. He came back though. He made a comeback. He made a strong comeback with the help of Lil Durk and some old motherfuckers and his work ethic. He had made a comeback, but he lost his page. And that shit wasn't no good feeling for him. He was playing homeless and all type of shit to try to get back. So protect yourself, man. You can report about somebody without using their content. I don't need no content to nobody. I can talk about you without even saying your name. And my people know who I'm talking about. That's the good thing about my channel. Like I could say a name or Miss Piggy or anybody. They know who I'm talking about. The comments. They know who I'm talking about. All right, let me see what's up out there real quick. Shout out to everybody on here, man. Smash that like button. Shout out to everybody who was on here tonight. I did 12 hours yesterday, man. 12 hours. I'm tired than a motherfucker. I'm tired, but I will be live tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, I will be going live. I'm gonna be dropping more content. Women injured over street takeover. Oh, somebody asked me about St. Louis. That's what somebody asked me about when I first jumped on here. St. Louis is different, man. Like they all crash outs, man. Michael B. Jordan wins Oscar for Best Actor for Sanders. I ain't gonna.
Riley Miller back with us
Like,
now and has the latest on the First Alert
that shit
forecast.
was like spooky. But I'm glad Michael B. Jordan won though. But anyways, I was talking about St. Louis. It's a guy by the name of St. Louis. St. Louis Mo. I think his name Mo P. Bro, what the fuck going on, man? Alright, it's a little guy by the name of Mo P. And I hate to say it, man, but he gonna get what he looking for one day, man. You can't hide forever, man, nowhere. But I be seeing these guys, man, and you know, they just doing the same shit that everybody else did already 20 years ago. And they gonna end up in jail or dead. That's all they gonna do. They be on that yelling, we killed him. What about your homie Lil Ted? We shot him in the head, and like they do the same shit Chicago and everybody else do, man. But this little guy Mo P though, you know, I don't know nobody worse than him and telling on themselves. Like he's the main character telling on themselves in St. Louis. He got a point to prove. And he gonna go to jail or die because he got a point to prove. Now I seen a video of this guy where a relative had told him that you ain't like that. You almost got killed on the drill. You ain't even know which way to run. You almost got killed, man. You ran past the house that you was supposed to run in. You know, shit like that, man. They let me know that. You know, niggas just trying to fit in, man. Niggas ain't born in this shit or none of that. They just want to see what the street life like and die like they friends, man. But to the person from St. Louis, man, St. Louis is deadly, just as deadly as anywhere else, man. It ain't to be taken as a joke. If you go to St. Louis, you know, and you don't know nobody, just try to stay by the arch somewhere. On some real shit. Try to stay in between the arch and the St. Louis Cardinal Stadium. If you don't know nobody, that'll be the safest place for you that I think. But it still get deadly in between that shootings and shit. But yeah, it's deadly, man. Little guy, he had a point to prove. He went to go and knock on somebody's door, and they came out with a stick and hit him up. You know, play stupid games, you get stupid rewards. I went to the arch when I was in St. Louis. It was pretty cool. Oh yeah, St. Louis cool, bro. St. Louis cool. It's cool. Just don't go to they like they Dave and Buster's and shit. They gang banging in Dave and Buster's, bro. Like they Dave and Buster's is like the trenches. Like all the little YNs there, they running around holding their waist and all type of shit at Dave and Buster's. Like if you go there, just go there to chill, the Arch, whatever shit there, and like the restaurants, the Chinese restaurant. You got the dude cook the jail food. You got a couple of restaurants there. The pizza place, they got the wings. I love their wings. Imo wings. Me and Nene go there. We always get emos or imos, whatever the fuck they want to call it. But yeah. Yeah. They Dave and Buster's deadly. They shit deadly than a motherfucker, bro. They shit deadly, bro. It was so many motherfuckers walking around holding their waist. I told Nene, hey, look, I'll stay in the car. And I'd rather watch y'all come out and protect y'all that way than these motherfuckers running around. Like they ain't had no control in they Dave and Buster's. They ain't have no control, bro. Yeah, they was inside Dave and Buster's holding their waist too much, man. Holding their purse, their bags, the shit that they was carrying. Like everybody had their hand inside their bag and shit like that. And it was big, so it was going all the way to the back, and they was running everywhere. The kids and Nene went up in there, played the games for about 30, 40 minutes, and then shit, they got uncomfortable. But yeah, at nighttime we done walked all around, bro. All around the Cardinals, the Cardinal Stadium. We done went to the restaurant connected to the Cardinal Stadium to get my daughter something to eat. We done walked around St. Louis. We done did all that shit. Nashville was lit. I ain't gonna lie. When we went to Nashville was like different to me, bro. Like for real, Nashville, it was lit. I ain't never seen no black country people like cowboy boots, hats on. I ain't never seen that shit, bro. I thought that shit was only in the movies, man. When I went to Nashville, bro, it was lit. I never seen that. You know, the people had hospitality. Um, it was just cool. You had the white boys sitting on 8s. I got videos, bro. White boys sitting on 32s, Forgiatos and shit, bro. Like for real, sitting on 28s. I got all type of videos from Nashville on some real shit, bro. It was peaceful, bro. It was peaceful. The hotel was like the best hotel. Had restaurants in it. The rooms was A1, presidential. Yeah, it was nice in Nashville, man. It was nice than a motherfucker. I can say that, man. I enjoyed myself. Like Nashville, it opened up my eyes to like travel more and get out. I seen black people with cowboy boots on and shit. Like they was in the Western. Everybody got a dirt bike. The police chasing the dirt bikes and shit. They popping woolies all up and down the street. The vendors everywhere. Like it was cool, bro. They had a weed truck that was sitting in the gas station parking lot. You can either buy the real weed or you could buy the fake shit that they got. Cause I was finna buy the weed that they had on the thing, and he was like, where you from, man? Never seen you. I said, I'm from Chicago. He say, give him the real weed on their thing, bro. Gave me the real shit. Yeah, I went to Memphis. Memphis deadly, bro. Memphis deadly than a motherfucker, man. It was shooting downtown. We went to the Sugar Shack. Me and Nene went to the Sugar Shack. Um, and they it's crazy in Memphis, man. Only thing I like about Memphis at nighttime, it was like it was real, bro. Like they had these school buses, but they turned them into party buses. Like I never seen a drop top school bus that's a party bus. I never seen that. That was cool. And everybody was on the party buses drinking and hey dancing and that shit was cool. But yeah, Memphis deadly too, man. The niggas that we seen by our hotel and by Beale Street, They was on the news. They was on the news, man. They done killed 2 people, robbed 2 people and killed them. That shit deadly, bro, in Memphis. Yeah, my kids and me and Nene, we'd have been to Memphis, Arkansas, Alabama, all through Florida, Cali, Atlanta. Yeah, we did all that shit. Yeah, bus ain't got no roof, man. That shit was decent to me. I ain't never seen the school bus turn to a party bus. They just knocked off the roof. That shit was raw, bro. That shit was raw. And everybody was just doing. Then they had tractor trailers. Like a tractor trailer rolling down the street with a wagon hooked up to it in Nashville. And they was riding around with tractor trailers, bro, pulling a party. The party was riding on the back of the trailer. A real one of them real fucking machines. Like that shit was crazy, bro. I ain't never seen that. A tractor trailer pulling a party thing on wheels. Key West, y'all, Key West, Cocoa Beach, all that shit. Damn near every part of Florida. I went around Jacksonville. Tampa, all that shit. We done been to all that. Orlando. Yep. We done been everywhere down there in Florida. Florida nice too, man. It's nice. It's cool. I ain't had no run-ins with nobody or none of that. It was like friendly vibes. We stay away from people anyway, but it was friendly. Orlando was cool. Of course, we was on the kiss the me part, but we try to go to the trenches for the hood, for the food and shit. We learned that you better off getting Popeyes or Wingstop, or I think Nene and them ate like Hardee's or some shit. But it really wasn't too much. Whataburger. Swipe, you tapped into the New York drills thing? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Carry man. Carry that's his field. He in New York. He from New York. He tapped into that drill scene. He know everything about it. Follow him. He just commented on my page. His name Kai Reality TV. He the man when it comes to New York. But I can't listen to that New York shit, man. Listening to New York music right now. I ain't talking about Jay-Z. I ain't talking about Nas. I ain't talking about Rakim, Eric B. I ain't talking about Fredro starting them Tribe Called Quest. I ain't talking about none of them. Capone and Noriega. I'm talking about this whippity whippity bop. The house went off the clock. It tippity top, the tippity dop, the dibbity dibbity dop. I can't listen to it, bro. I just be real. I can't listen to no New York music, man. Like I like all New York music, the old music, Jay-Z, Nas. Like I can't listen to that new shit, bro. They making dances about somebody getting stabbed, bro. Like I can't get into that shit on that thing. I see a kid, me and Nene, we see a kid. I think the kid got killed for doing the dance, in New York. And the people in school had the teacher doing it. They was in school. That's what it was. The kids in school was telling the white teacher to do the naughty bop. Whole time the teacher don't even know this is a dead person. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't be into that shit. But New York is the mecca. I say New York is the mecca, bro. Like for music. Like New York, the mecca. They got all the like Biggie. That's my favorite. I like Biggie more than anybody. Like me and my brother argue about Tupac and Biggie all the time. I love Biggie. You know what I'm talking about? My man is my nine. You know, when I was in a group home, Biggie helped me get through shit, like listening to him. Juicy, you know. And it came a long way from a common thief. You know what I'm talking about? So I love Biggie though, but I love all New York music. Jadakiss, them, DMX, um, even Ja Rule. People disrespect Ja Rule, but Ja Rule, a lot of people don't want to see Ja Rule on no verses. I can say that. Like 50 Cent destroyed Ja Rule. I agree with that. But a lot of people don't want to see Ja Rule in the fucking verses, man. He gonna win. Ja Rule got hits. If you was born, if you grew up when I grew up and you was a teenager when Ja Rule was doing his thing, you know Ja Rule got hits. Ja Rule and them put out Murder Inc. They had hits after hit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what him and 50 got going on. But I give everybody their credit. Before 50 Cent came out, Ja Rule was the man, bro. Like for real. Ja Rule was the man, bro. And back then, he had all the classic hits for the females. You know what I'm talking about? He had the street shit, and then 50 came out and just toppled him. You know, John Fat Joe had the verses already. Man, Fat Joe got some hits, but man, he ain't got no hits to be fucking with no Ja Rule, man. Fat Joe got some decent hits, but he ain't got nothing to fuck with Ja Rule. Man, all you gotta do is listen to this one album by Ja Rule. I guarantee you agree with me. It's called what it's called, y'all? Vinny. Hold on, let me look it up. I ain't said this shit in a long time. I ain't listened to it in a long time. Vinny Betty Gucci. That's what I think it's called. It's called something like that. But that's Ja Rule best album, bro. That's the classic. Ja Rule, Ja Smoke Fat Joe in that verses. Vidi Vecchi. Yeah. That's the album, man. That's the album, man. That's the classic, bro. On some street shit. This one, Ja Rule was on some street shit. Not all that bullshit, bro. Like, I know a lot of people try to put downplay Ja Rule and be like, 50 Cent this and that. Bro, before 50 Cent was selling out shows and crowds, Ja Rule was selling out centers. He was selling out United Centers. Him and Murder Inc. and Jay-Z now. All them Mace, all them before 50 came, man. 50 probably was already out in New York, but we ain't know about him. Like Chicago. Like the first time I heard of 50 Cent was, you know, his first What Up Gangsta and all that shit. How to Rob. That's the first thing I heard from 50 Cent, How to Rob. We was talking about how to rob. He could rob Jay-Z and them and all them. That's the first song I heard from 50. But Ja Rule and them been making hits before that. They was on fire, bro. The whole Murder Inc. Ashanti and them, they was on fire, bro. Nelly was on fire. Mace was on fire. Eminem, Jay-Z, they had the game at the time. All of them, they was eating. I was with Pop Smoke the day he got slapped by those blood members. Oh yeah, one thing I can say, he got smacked by them blood members. But guess what? He caught dude and made dude fold like laundry. Dude ain't thinking he was gonna come back them years later and catch him. You see, that's what happens when you do wrong to a motherfucker for no reason. Y'all smacking a man for no reason. He caught him when he got grown though. The get back is real. There's no time limit, no expiration date. Yeah, that's when people was really selling records. I remember 50 Cent and Kanye West dropped on the same date. Kanye West burnt 50. He burnt 50 ass on everything. I remember that shit. Kanye West and 50 Cent dropped on the same day. That's when it was competition. Now it ain't no more competition now. Niggas just straight gatekeepers and haters. Hey, but y'all stay up, man. I gotta get up out of here. Man. I'm tired. I love y'all. Appreciate everybody who super chatted. You ain't super chat, hit the cash app. Smash that like button if you ain't smashed that like button, or hit the cash app. Shout out to everybody who's on the live last night and on this live. Hey, Dro, You told me, man, to get back on it, man. I'm getting back on it because of you, man. Dro Lamar did it, man. He said you losing it, man. You're fucking losing it, Swipe. You're not going live, Swipe. No. Shout out to Dro, man. I appreciate the pull-up, brother. I appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro. I'm glad that you told me that you felt like, you know, you got to get back on live, Swipe. You tweaking, you know. I know you drop your videos, but the fuck's up? Dro crazy. Y'all, hey, go follow Dro. He cool as hell, man. Hey, Dro, just chill out on that other bullshit that you be on, though, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. We just happen to have American in our name, nigga. No, I'm just playing with you. Hey, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the mods, the wrenches that was on here. Shout out to Baby Media Magazine. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Street Code, all of them, man. Dustin Turner, Trap God. Shout out AP, Anthony Peterson from New York. Shout out Nefasta. Shout out Adia. Always support me, man. Shout out Momo. I ain't see her today, but shout out Momo. She always on my lives, on my thing. Tommy Sherman. Shout out Tommy S. Shout out to you, Tommy, man. Appreciate all your support. Always commenting and engaging on my channel. And shout out to all my mods, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Sparks Visual. Make sure y'all go and follow Sparks on Instagram. Sparks mostly be on Instagram. He the jack of all trades, man. I'm telling you, he a cool dude, bright, smart. Hey, look, you can just talk to him and learn something, man. He could teach you about a lot of shit. And if you want business, be Cash App or Money Ready for him. Who else? Street Code. Follow Street Code on TikTok. That's what he be at. Savage Black, he be on Twitch. He be gaming with Liz A them and Grizzly World and all that shit. Go and check him out. Other than that, man, everybody be safe. Protect yourself, protect your family, put your family first over the streets any day. And yeah, just stay prayed up, man. Just stay prayed up during them times. If you ain't got it and you know, you feel like you deserve it, just stay prayed up. Every dog got his day. Everybody get a chance to shine. Everybody get a chance to get a better road, man. It's just what you do when you got it. Always remember that. My man is my nine, man. I hope it's y'all's too. When I say my man is my nine, that means I don't need no gun. I can outthink you suckers with my man. Cause y'all weak. That's why my man is my nine. And I hope it's y'all's too, man. I love y'all. Shout out to all the mods, the mod squad, and everybody who support me, man. Even the haters, man. Gotta pray for y'all too, man. Come out. Make sure y'all hit the cash out, man. I need 3 cash outs, man. Show me y'all love me. Show me y'all love me, man. I need 3 cash outs from somebody right now. I ain't going nowhere. No, I'm just playing. I'm up out of here, man. But send me some cash outs, man. Smash the like button. Share my videos. All that shit, man. They'll never be able to stop me, man. As long as I got people like y'all, we like young boy. They can't stop us, man. Nobody can blackball us or none of that shit. I just use black boy, a young boy as that. Fires him, drug addict and shit like that. I ain't got nothing to do with his criminal past. I'm just talking about like his fan base. He has a solid one, and I do too. Shout out to y'all though for that, from the bottom of my heart. All the women and everybody, stay prayed up, and I'll see y'all Monday, man. I'm out. I'm dead serious about the motherfucking cash apps too. Red Green, shout out to you, Red Green, Anthony Peterson, Jermaine Hawkins. Shout out to all y'all, man. Mr. CJ Talk, shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Bodil, the Tyrant Like Father Like Son. Come and make sure y'all stay on that. And make sure you get life insurance, man. I got plenty, but make sure y'all get y'all some life insurance, man. So something happen, you'll be able to bury your family, man. Once again, my man is my nine. I don't need no gun. I can outthink you suckers, man. That don't mean I ain't got a gun. I just don't need one. Come on.